Yeah, there you go.
I said, there's like this lady at my work's probably like in her 70s, and I said something about Queen. She's like, what's Queen?
What?
I was like,
Okay.
Band Queen? I was like,
That was like a new hip act when she was.
yeah, I guess you just missed Queen. I was
Too
like,
old for Queen.
we will rock you. Like, come on, dude.
I love talking about Queen because those songs really seem like they existed, as the earth was created.
We are the champions.
Yeah, and especially "We Will Rock You."
I remember singing "We Will Rock You" like on the school bus on my way to first grade.
Yeah, and you figured in your head just a stadium of people just did that just on a whim. Everyone just started stomping their feet and clapping.
Boom, clap. Yeah, we would do that on the bus when I was.
It seems like that was just an organic thing that naturally occurred. But nah, some guy named Freddie Mercury wrote that song with Brian May.
Man, I'm having weird school bus flashbacks because like I was.
Your school bus did the "We Will Rock You" beat.
Yeah, and we sang some country song. What was it?
Take me home, bus.
God, I wish I could remember what it was. It's like on the tip of my tongue. It's one of those. Oh man, but I went to first grade, and then the bus was taken away from me because I went to Salisbury Christian School after that.
Should have been a cowboy.
There's no bus. What is that country song that we sang?
Is it should have been a cowboy?
It's not "Thanks My Tractor's Sexy."
Okay, so it's something like that.
It's something
then
like-
it's
it's something-
achy breaky heart.
It has to be "Achy Breaky." Now I can't remember what it is.
Don't break my heart, my achy break.
Yeah, 92. That's got to be it.
You think it's achy breaky?
Yeah, that was it.
That's Miley Cyrus's "Pop," I believe.
Yeah, now don't they like hate each other or something?
I don't think so, but maybe they do. Maybe it seems like maybe one voted for Trump and the other voted for Kamala. Maybe.
Well,
Oh my God! I just got these beers right, and like I'm literally paying for my beer, and the lady ringing me up is a black lady, and the guy who seems to be stocking beer in the back is a white guy, and they are just fighting over Trump, just absolutely out loud yelling at each other. The one guy's like, "Now you're just talking out both sides of your damn mouth. You hate that guy. I don't hate him. I just don't like the way he talks. I don't like this rhetoric." They love saying rhetoric when it comes to Trump. And I was just there, and like literally, I had to wait there patiently to get served. I want to be, excuse me,
Thank you for my Shiner
my
box.
Shiner box, my box of box.
What beer store was that?
Wet Your Whistle, the best beer store in town. Love Wet Your Whistle.
I want to argue with that. Best beer store in Salisbury.
Oh yeah. I think it's the best beer store in Salisbury.
You might be right because you're not going to give it to Cheers. Cause
No.
they're evil.
Yeah,
They have
it's
the
just
best.
such a better place.
Cheers has the best selection,
Yeah.
but they're evil.
And it's ironic because at Wet Your Whistle, it seems like everyone knows your name there, man. It just does. It really, truly does.
Hey there,
They
Kev.
recognize you and they smile when they see you, and they're not afraid to fight with each other
Just don't tell that lady who you voted for.
because it really didn't seem that hostile. But they were just like, this guy comes in here all the time. I kept smiling at the Trump guy, like, yeah, they don't understand.
Parents just don't understand. What's this guy saying? What's his name? Jason.
Jason Vest.
God damn. I keep on calling him Poopy Turds McGee.
You could probably just call him Poopy Turds McGee or Jusu Vest. That's what Kill Tony himself called him. And I'm about to drop this link, so we're going to see how long it takes him to get here.
Dude, he was on the episode with Fluffy Gabriel Iglesias.
And Fluffy gave him the biggest endorsement ever for his YouTube content. He was
know.
like, dude, I've heard of you before. I've showed 1 million people your videos. You are very funny. And I wonder if that got him the boost that he wanted. Hopefully a big boost. Get some subs, some likes, some comments.
I watched this cooking YouTuber. His name is Joshua Weissman.
Well, this guy loves watching, speaking of cooking YouTubers, he loves watching, what is it called? They make bread. They make like sourdough bread YouTubers. That's like his favorite thing. Maybe you can talk to him about that.
I love sourdough bread YouTubers. I watch those too. But that Joshua Weissman guy I was watching, he's from Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Just so happens. A bunch of YouTubers are. It's fucking annoying. But he was in San Antonio doing like a barbecue review on his YouTube, and Fluffy walked in. It was like, while we were there eating, Gabriel Iglesias walked in. And Gabriel Iglesias recognized him too. So Gabriel Iglesias is a YouTube guy.
Yeah, definitely.
And they met, and so I was like, this just happened to be, it must be the weekend that he
And
was
what type
there.
of food does he make? What genre of food?
Oh, he makes everything.
Everything.
He's an amazing cook.
So
Yeah,
not like just a Mexican or barbecue.
no, he has like 3 cookbooks that are in like bestsellers. He just got 10 million YouTube subscribers. This guy's huge.
10 million?
Yeah, he got the diamond play button.
Damn. I mean, that's more than Kill Tony, Matt Walsh.
Yeah, he just posted that today. Like he got the diamond play button. Huge YouTuber.
I don't know of many 10 mils. That's big. That's big time. What's Mr. Beast probably has more than that, but
Oh, yeah.
that's Mr. Beast though.
And then, but yeah, just crazy. So I was like, okay, so this was filmed the weekend of the Kill Tony. Is he responding?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, we need to mention that the other guy's not here. What's his name?
Oh yeah, where's that? Who's it's? What's his name again?
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, there it is.
I double checked because I want to make sure I wasn't wrong. And look, 10 million subscribers.
Wow, and that guy? He looks like a mix between Ben Grell and the guy we're about to interview, Jason Vest.
That's funny. Yeah, I wonder who like the biggest cooking YouTuber is. I haven't really thought about that.
I just did a little quick Google. Top 10 most subscribed YouTube channels.
Oh, it's got to be like, what's his name? Ryan, that little kid, that little Asian boy.
So this is what comes up immediately, but I feel like I'm gonna have to click on an article to really see it.
Ryan,
Mr. Beast, Sony Entertainment. Oh, he's here.
Oh, okay.
Let's admit him. Let's see how this goes. We got Jason Vest connecting with us right now.
We'll talk about that little Asian boy later.
Yeah. We'll give him a second to kind of get his stuff all set up and get his audio connected, and then we'll bring him on when he's ready.
Bop, bop, bop.
Hey, we hear you.
Hold on here. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear us?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, man. All right, we're about to start this show then. We got the great Jason Vest. Jack, you ready?
Yeah. I guess we got no music, but it's okay.
We got no music, but we'll make do.
Let's start the show.
Let's get into it.
Intro. Hey, Mike's not here, so I'm doing it for him. I'm Jack. That's Kev.
What's up, everybody?
And we got Mr. Big Poopy in the house.
Hell yeah. Poopy Turds McGee, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Thank you so much for taking some time out and actually joining us over here because we loved your Kill Tony appearance, and it really put us down a rabbit hole of all your content and stuff, and you are quite the character. First and foremost, welcome to Salisbury, Maryland. That's where we're broadcasting from. Where are you broadcasting from right now?
Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. Yep, because you do live there now, right?
I do. I've lived here for about a year. I moved here from Chicago a little over a year ago.
All right, nice. Yeah. So you've been in Chicago and then Detroit, and then what else was it again?
No, I started in Detroit. I started doing stand-up comedy, and then I ended up moving to Chicago to like work with like Laugh Factory and a couple other clubs there. And then about 3 years, I was in Chicago for a little under 3 years, and then I moved here to Austin about a little over a year ago.
Nice. So what scene seems to be treating you the best?
I mean, they all kind of know. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm kind of an outcast from all of them.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be real with you. Like,
even in Austin, so not because it seems like you'd be an outcast in Chicago and Detroit, but even Austin.
No, I did more shows in Chicago than I do in Austin.
Man, they must have thought you were a hoot.
Dude, it's not different than everybody thinks. People think like Chicago, and they think like the comedy scene is woke, and it's not. A comedy scene in Chicago is lit.
Yeah.
And so like I'm a straight, obviously white male, but I performed on a lot of the LGBTQ comedy shows, and this shit is unhinged, man.
Really? So, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but I thought maybe you were part of the LGBTQ community.
No, not at all. I'm a straight man that just got into some weird situations.
Okay, yeah. You said obviously. It wasn't too obvious for me, but, you cleared it up.
Yeah, I mean, I've done some gay stuff, but it doesn't mean I'm gay. It just means I got into some weird situations.
Okay, nice. I thought you were the B in the LBGTQ or whatever it is.
Yeah, you just get into these situations, and sometimes, it's like, well, you just run with it.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's get into it just a little bit more. You have been doing comedy for 4.5 years, and you're a veteran. Thank you for your service. And you actually have a podcast called the Thank You for Your Service podcast. I watched your latest episode. Really good stuff. Not only is it funny, it's very, you kind of get to know you as a person, some of your struggles. You kind of get vulnerable, and I like that about it too. And I also want to know, how have your subscribers increased ever since your second Kill Tony appearance?
Oh, man. I mean, I gained, I want to say 1,000 YouTube subscribers.
Whoa.
4,000 Instagram subscribers.
Damn, that's a nice boost, man, because we interview a lot of bucket pools, and some of them, they don't even get any type of boost. So that's good.
No, dude, I was ready for it. I was ready for the whole thing. So, when I got up on Kill Tony, I had been performing. and I had to feature for someone in the comedy scene. And I had to do like a longer set, so I've been doing a ton of stand up and not making that many videos. So when I got up on Kill Tony, I was like a rabid dog. Like I was ready for it. It was cool that Gabriel followed me, and we had that like whole cool like moment and everything.
That was the
huge.
best.
But I was 100% ready for it.
Yeah.
I was prepared.
Nice. So, what, you ran that set over and over again? Like, what do you mean you were so prepared? Like, what type of preparation goes into that?
I think just doing a lot of stand up and getting comfortable on stage and just, experimenting with different ideas and stuff. And so, like, I started making content because I wasn't getting booked to do stand up comedy. And then I just put all of these ideas. I took a writing class through the Comedy Store. Shout out to Jessica Michelle Singleton. And she helped me like put my words together. And then I wasn't getting booked to do shows. I said, hell, I want to put this stuff in video form. And I started like telling my story a little bit. And then those videos went viral.
Yeah.
So like I've been viral on the internet for like 3 years, but I haven't done that much stand-up comedy because when you make content, you get stuck into that. Well, do I just make content or do I just do stand-up? It's kind of like a weird struggle.
Yeah, and that's awesome because it's kind of heartwarming to me because I watched your latest episode of your podcast, which I think came out 3 months ago. Is that right?
Yeah, I post like I'm going to record another one probably like this week, but yeah, I don't post that much.
Well, I'm watching that episode and you're talking about, I just got on Kill Tony. I had to keep watching the date and I'm like, wait, this says it was 3 months ago, but he said it was just on Kill Tony. So then I figured out that you had another appearance on Kill Tony and you were talking about how bad that one went and you were getting kind of emotional about it. And you were saying how you don't really feel like you fit in with other comics. And
I still don't. I mean, to be real with you, I still don't.
And then you kept with it, and then 3 months later, you get on Kill Tony again, or whatever it is. You get on Kill Tony again, and you just said you stopped doing stand-up, started making content. You do your stand-up again, and then Gabriel Iglesias is there as you're doing stand-up, and he brings up your content and tells the whole world that you are funny, and that you have a bunch of videos. He's showing a bunch of his friends your videos. That must have been a great moment for you, man.
Dude, you want to talk about a rush of confidence, someone that you follow since a little kid, because I'm 46, so I've been following that dude since he's been in his 20s.
He's a real legend. He's mainstream. When I was younger, I kind of thought he might have been corny, but now that I'm fully, developed, I'm like, no, that guy's the man. He kills it. He crushes everything. And yeah, he's a legend, so that must have been amazing for you.
Yeah, it was crazy. And it's like, I just couldn't believe like that was happening. And so like when he said that, and then we did the whole foot thing, and I thought that was over with. Like after the beat stuff, all right, way better than the last time. I'm good with it. I thought it was done, but then he asked me those 3 things, and I'm like, Tony, I got you. Like that was that. When he asked me those 3 things, I was like,
what, your countdown?
Yeah, those sounded very well put together. A lot of specifics.
I mean, sometimes me and Jack, we think that Kill Tony is almost scripted, almost predetermined. And the way you just rattled off your top 3, are you sure you didn't meet up with Tony and he said, almost like it was like a late night talk show, and he's like, look, we're going to get into your top 3 most disgusting or whatever moments.
No, I write all the time. So like my creative process is writing, telling my story, talking about my past. And sometimes it might get repetitive, like making a video. But once you've said those words so many times, because I don't use a teleprompter, I memorize everything that I'm saying.
Nice.
So when you put me in a situation like that, like I may not always be able to go toe to toe with the best stand-ups, but when you put me in that type of format and I take that second to think about what I'm gonna say, then I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And so like that was, but it looked scripted. It does, and that was one of the things I was worried about when it came out. But it literally it was preparation met opportunity. Yeah. Like been doing a ton of stand up. I've been writing a lot, and when you just are in that creative process like all the time, and you're just living in it, whether you're doing shows or not, it doesn't matter. When you get put in that situation, you're going to shine because you're just ready for any question that comes your way.
That's right, man. You got to be prepared out there.
I loved how specific you were in every one of the examples. You weren't just on a bus. You were on a Greyhound. You weren't just on your way to the Midwest. You were on your way to what, Biloxi, Mississippi?
Biloxi, Mississippi was the best punchline of the whole thing. Something about that just sounded so funny.
I spent a lot of time in Mississippi. A lot of things happened in my butthole in Mississippi because I met this woman traveling for the military, and she put 2 fingers in my butthole. I'd only known her for 6 hours.
So that wasn't that was someone who worked for the military too.
No, she was the lady I met by the Wheel of Fortune slot. I was really hammered. She was 9 months pregnant, and she was smoking a cigarette, and I asked to bum a cigarette off of her, and then 6 hours later, her fingers were in my butthole.
Yeah, her fingers were in your Wheel of Fortune slot. Heyo.
That is awesome. That's awesome that it was 2. Congratulations.
Yeah, because like anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, he's on Kill Tony, and Tony asks him, "What are the top three craziest things you've ever done?" And he just goes, "Boom, boom, boom!" Like he's totally ready for it. So, have you made this list in your head before?
I've said it all before, either on stage or in like videos.
Okay, the foot job was yeah.
Yeah, so like I had said those words so many times. And a lot of things I said on Kill Tony were things I said on my Instagram channel and TikTok almost 4 years ago.
You've been saving those. Good stuff. Might as well use it.
I use it sometimes, but it's not always applicable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
Yo, it was applicable that time. Hell yeah.
It sure was there, yeah.
it was like, when on Kill Tony, I think a lot of times people go wrong with the interview. Like their stand-up set might be funny, but the interview might not be super good. And you got to that's what the crowd wants. The crowd at Kill Tony wants to laugh, but they also want to go, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that poor guy that went after you, man. He had nothing.
Dude, the guy who went after you, he knocked over the mic stand. He was so nervous. I don't know if you saw that.
He's pretty salty about it too. I talked to him on Monday.
What do you mean he's salty? You're joking, right?
Well, salty. He was like, Gabriel Iglesias probably shouldn't have said that, you're funny. He's probably retracting that. And I'm like, whatever, dude. Like,
He said that about you.
because when I got on Kill Tony last year, what psyched me out was there was a guy in front of me straight murdering. His name, he's a cowboy, a legit cowboy. His name's Carlos Lopez.
The Mexican cowboy guy.
Yeah,
he did good. Yeah. So good.
He was wrecking the room. So like you're backstage when that person's doing their interview, right?
Yeah.
This guy's murdering.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was killing. So then I went out there and I'm like, God, I don't know. And I started my bit too late and couldn't get to the punchline. So I just ended with black dicks.
Yeah, I remember
that.
Yeah. I didn't get to say the punchline of the joke, and I think it still wouldn't have gone off. I wasn't performing and I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, you said that you were really prepared. So you were talking about the second set. You were just really, really prepared.
I was ready for anything. I had it in my head. I'm like, I've been manifesting this shit for over a year, and I've been going out and I do open mics because when I don't get booked on shows, I do open mics. I just don't go to the popular ones. I go to the one where like there might be like 1 or 2 people sitting at a bar versus 50 comics. I don't give a shit whether a comic laughs at my joke. I don't care because most of them are so in their head and overly critical that you're not going to get the feedback you need to get. So I only do the mics that I'm going to get feedback at. Like I'll drive 2 hours to San Antonio to go do an open mic in front of people that'll probably never see me again, but there might be more civilians sitting in that audience than comics waiting to go up, and you get to hear. And that's actually what I'd been doing. Like I don't do comedy. I don't do open mics in Austin. I'm probably going to get shot for saying this, but I think you're doing open mics on 6th Street, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, that's a good point because, if it's a bunch of artists doing what you're doing, you really can't get a genuine response out of it because I do a lot of music here. I own a recording studio and stuff, and I tell my clients all the time, like, you got to stop going to these showcases where it's just a bunch of other rappers waiting to go up. You got to go where there's people who have 9 to 5s and they're just regular people. They're not in, they don't do comedy, they don't do music. You're going to get a way more genuine response with that. So that is smart.
Yes, and so I tell people that, like, people like, we don't see you out at open mics, and I'm like, no, homie. I go to that open mic where someone's having dinner with their wife, and I won't even say the gross, nasty stuff, but at least you're getting laughs from someone that's not a comedian.
Yeah, it's much more genuine that way. And I do want to say, your first appearance on Kill Tony, this is exactly what I think of it. I thought your material there might have been stronger than your second. I thought the crowd was just in a bad mood. It seemed like Tony was in a bad mood. I feel like it wasn't all your fault, that first one.
No, it was my fault because and the thing is also too, if you listen to the audio, they do something with that audio. So like that's not how it sounded.
Oh my God, really?
At all, no. But if you look at everybody's clip audio, like from their set, sometimes you're like, why didn't that get a bigger laugh? And I think it's just the way they do their audio. Because I got a pretty big laugh. I got 2 big laughs when I was there. Like, I know it wasn't like the greatest joke, but I mean, I remember what it sounded like.
Oh, wow.
It just wasn't as strong as the interview. But I went out too aggressive. And like, I think with Kill Tony, you have a minute. And in that minute, you kind of got to let them know who you are. Mm-hmm. And I went out there the last time and I just was like, I'm a veteran. Who isn't a veteran on Kill Tony? It's Texas.
But no, you came out with a bunch of confidence, it seemed like. I mean, both times, but even that first time, you came out and you really seemed like a funny guy, a confident guy. You had good energy, and they just weren't laughing at you. I don't know what it was.
I know what it was. It was just you got to go out there and you got to nail it right away. I didn't look super confident. I wasn't confident.
It was like a fake confidence, I guess, because the crowd can really smell that.
Fake.
They can kind of smell that.
I was scared of this last time too.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be over. Like, I was like, I don't know why this is going so long. And I don't necessarily, I don't go there. I don't perform at the Comedy Mothership. Mm-hmm. So, like, I don't know what killing sounds like. So, like, I only know what that cowboy did. And so when I left, I didn't know that I did well. I just thought I did okay because I got a big joke book. And it was after the show, the fans rushed me.
Oh, no, you had legend. I mean, a top 10 interview, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I didn't know that they had kept talking about me through the episode.
Right, yeah, they keep bringing you up. Yeah.
I didn't know that. And so, like, I didn't know that until I watched it, really. Because, the audience goes, hey, man, he kept talking about you the whole night. And I'm like, no way. Whatever. And I just, I don't get too comfortable when you got wins because, you know what I mean? You just can't get too confident and you just move on. And but when I watched it, I was like, holy crap. And then my social media just went stupid.
Yeah, awesome. and luckily they got your name right because I want to go over all the key moments. As soon as you come out of the curtain, he calls you Jusu Vest, Jusu West or Jusu Vest. You had to lean into Gabriel's ear and tell him your real name. What happened there? Do you have shitty handwriting?
That's not what happened. So I came out and he goes, I know you. And we did like a little dap in the beginning and I kind of pretended like I knew him, but I'd never seen him before in my life in person. I'm like, holy shit, this is Gabriel Iglesias dapping me up. Like, what the hell's going on here? It actually kind of messed me up a little bit because I'm like, what's happening here?
So you weren't just telling him, hey, it's Jason Vest. Jason Vest. You weren't saying that?
He goes, I like you. And he dapped me and he goes, what's your name? And then he says it. And then, because I write like an idiot.
So was your handwriting? Yeah. It's happened a couple times.
Horrible.
Yeah.
And he couldn't read it. And I don't know. It was pretty funny. I think it was funny that he didn't remember I'd been on the show before.
Right. Yeah. Well, you looked a little different.
You did look different.
You've lost weight. You lost even more weight, and you grew out your hair.
Yeah. You had more of a glow on that second time, man. You really seemed. It was definitely your moment that second time, man.
Do you think you had to go through that first moment to have that second moment?
100%. Yeah, I do. 100%. You got to go and like get knocked down a peg and just kind of figure things out and kind of reevaluate everything. I think that most people sign up for Kill Tony don't really think that could be their night. Right, I think a lot of people go to Kill Tony going, I'm just going to go because that's what you got to do. But they don't really think about like, hey, if you get called, might be your only shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's kind of how I treated it every time going. Like I wouldn't go if I wasn't ready. There were times like I wouldn't go in the last year. I don't feel I'm quite ready for it because you never know until your name gets called, So
yeah, that was a question I had. Did you sign up immediately again after the first one and try to get back?
No, I haven't been back since then.
Well, after the first one though, did you sign up immediately to try to get back on? No.
6 months.
6 months. Yeah. Okay. So I was wondering about that.
What's your success rate getting pulled?
I've been pulled twice.
And how many attempts though?
Gosh, I want to say I don't count them, but I've been going every week for 6 months probably.
Oh,
okay.
Every week for 6 months. I took like about 4 to 6 months off, and so I couldn't tell you like the total. I would say that I think in 52 weeks in a year this year, I probably went. I mean, in the last year, at least half, like 35, 40 times this week.
That's pretty good.
Year that.
Yeah, we've heard a lot worse success rates than that, so that's pretty good. You're lucky. And any behind the scenes that some people would like to know about? Anything happened behind the curtain during across the street at whatever bar the comedians hang out at? Anything like that?
That night I was sitting there and one of my friends was talking to the producer, and I'm like, I bet you that fool gets up. You know what I mean? Like my wife usually goes with me because my wife's a video editor.
Oh, cool.
So she comes with me and she edits a lot of clips for people that get up and do well, or maybe not even do so well in the show. But my wife, we help people out like that with their set, their social media. And so she's always with me. So like we were like, yeah, probably not, just joking around. And I was the second call in.
Nice. Who was that? Do you remember his name?
Who the first person was?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, all good, all good.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I know everybody that was on that night. We see each other every week. A lot of people go, but yeah, no, I haven't been back since.
Okay, yeah.
And you're from Pflugerville, right? Is that what it's called?
In Pflugerville, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's 2 hours to San Antonio as opposed to 1.
Yeah, it's like it's about, and sometimes without any traffic, you can do it in like an hour and a half. But I go out there like once a week.
Look, that's cool.
I do like 2 mics that I can hit, and it's just a different crowd. And I still do the mics here. I just don't do like the uber popular ones.
Yeah, you didn't get that secret show. That would have been nice if Red Band offered you that secret show. You did have a legendary interview, but I guess he wasn't feeling the material that much.
He wasn't an Asian lady, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care. I got the big joke book and I got to win. It doesn't matter to me.
Hey, is your joke book within arm's reach right now?
Yeah, hold on, I'll get it for you.
Nice.
Yeah, we like to see it. I like to see it.
We don't see a whole lot of big joke books. We see a lot of little joke books.
Yeah, cool.
He's got the thank you for your service logo backdrop thing behind him. Go check out his
He
podcast.
answered most of my questions. I just kind of wanted to ask him about the celebrity feet thing on K-Rock.
Yeah, I got a couple more things to get to.
Boom. There we go. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Whoa!
What the fuck? It looks like that. Did you draw the Trump, or was that on there?
No, it was on there.
Nice.
That's so funny. That's a cool one to get. That's a
I
very.
had just lost my little one.
That's very Kill Tony.
Have you filled it up? Is there space left?
Oh, I'm not putting anything in it. I do everything digitally.
Okay, yeah. So that's just a collector's item at this point.
What do you use to write on your computer? Do you write on the Notes app?
Evernote.
You use okay. A lot of people use a special app, Evernote. Okay, cool.
Evernote, easier to search. Like you can I categorize everything because some things are videos, some things are stand-up sets, and it allows me to quickly search through it.
That's really cool.
And I want to get through all the big moments that you had, so we got to talk about the sock in the mouth. The sock in the mouth, man.
Commitment.
Was it salty? Just give us all of the details. What was going on with that?
It was.
It had a little bit of odor to it.
That's awesome.
I just didn't know what to do. I'm just like, we got to bring the energy up a little bit.
And I know you just got up, but is the sock within arm's reach? Do you still have the sock?
It's not. It's in the other bedroom.
Okay, you're good. But it's in the collection?
Oh, yeah. He ain't getting it back.
Nice. Any other celebrities in the collection, or just only fan models that you like?
Just women off the internet.
Okay, yeah.
How much do they normally charge for those?
You can get a pair right now for about $15.
Right now, in this economy.
Yep.
Economy, $15, and some of these ladies are charging $35, $45 for their sock collection.
Where do they get off?
So
they ain't even wearing them socks. You got so many followers. Get out of here.
So when did you know? How old? What age were you like? Oh yeah, feet, brother. I need to see some feet.
A little kid.
Really?
Yeah. See, my mom used to make me trim her toenails when I was 8 years old.
Is it true? Is that true? That's just fucking insane.
Yeah,
man, that's tough for an 8-year-old to do. That's a sharp object. It's a very sensitive area of the foot. She had some confidence in you.
She had them thick nails.
Them Oprah nails.
And I didn't like my mom's feet. I was grossed out by them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you rate your mom's foot on a scale of 0 to 10?
Oh, she'd be a 2.
No. So what's Oprah then?
Oprah? Oh, God, Oprah's a negative.
Okay, so now we know the scale.
The bunions.
Because you gave Fluffy a 7.5, so now we kind of get the scale.
She's got 11 toes.
What? Who?
That's one thing I forgot to mention on the episode. Oprah has 11 toes.
No way.
That's a downgrade, not an upgrade.
Yeah, more toes the better, right?
I think you would want more toes.
No, you ain't have 11 toes. That's nasty. She's got an extra toe.
It's more of the thing you like, though.
It's a pinky toe, right? It's got to be an extra pinky toe. Can't be an extra big toe. That'd be crazy.
When I was doing research for the, I do a segment on the Loveline radio show on K Rock, and that's what I do. I talk about women's feet.
That is sick.
Rate celebrity feet.
So you work for K Rock. It's called what?
I don't work for them. I
okay.
do a segment on the radio on their radio show.
Well,
clear there.
one radio guy to another, because I work for Power 1017. You can kind of see it here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a contributor to Loveline. So like when it needs to get foot heavy, I'm the guy they call.
That's awesome.
So how often do you go in there a month, or like is it probably remote or whatever?
It's remote. I do everything remote. Because Loveline's recorded.
Yeah.
It's not a live show. It's pre-recorded, and then it's a podcast too as well.
So you just go off about feet, like you got to think, who am I going to talk about this week? Like, what am I going to say?
I write it up, who I'm going to talk about, who's got good feet, who's got nasty feet. Like right now, I'm looking at that White House press secretary. I can't remember, Kathleen Levitt. Or
Oh wow,
whatever.
yeah, you'd like to see some of them. You know, you know she got French tips too. You just know.
Them, just take a look. Thing of beauty, and she's married to a dude that's like 60.
So you did find
Hell
the
yeah.
feet. You found pictures of her feet.
Oh yeah, they're out there. They're on her Instagram. She ain't shy. She knows what she got.
That's awesome.
Can we do like a top 10 celebrity feet, or
Oh,
5,
feet.
3, whatever you got in you?
All right, we're gonna start from the bottom.
Okay.
All right. Starting at number 10, I'd say Britney Spears.
Still to this day, huh?
Till this day, number 10, she got a little bit of jank to her feet. The latest foot pick she even got a little bit of dirt underneath the toenail. But you know what? It's Britney Spears, and her feet got character.
All right, that's 10.
All right. Number 9, she ain't a celebrity. It's an old woman from my gym. old woman from my gym. She's about 90 years old.
She wearing open toe shoes to the gym?
She went in the sauna.
Oh.
Sauna. I look down. I'm like,
Co-ed sauna? Co-ed sauna is lit.
and they're massive. She got some like size 16 grippers. I want her to give me a back rub with them feet. All right, number 8, Gigi Hadid.
Who's that?
Gigi, I
Hadid.
look her up. She's a celebrity.
You spell that G-I-G-I?
Yeah, Gigi Hadid. She got some long ass toes too, but they're chef's kiss. I would say number 7.
That's Gigi right there?
Yeah,
I
right,
can
that's-
see those feet being nice.
yeah. Number 7. Number 7, I would have to say Tia Mowry.
I gotta look that one up too. Damn. Tia Mowry.
She's got a twin sister, Tamara. Tia and Tamara.
Tia and Tamara. Okay. All right.
But Tamara's not on the list?
No.
Was Tamara in a horrible accident with her feet at some point?
No, they both them ladies got bunions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she looks familiar. She looks familiar, yeah.
Both them ladies got bunions, but the thing is Tamara is a married woman, Tia's single, and Tamara is married to a guy that's on Fox News, and I don't want to put her out like that, so I'll just talk about Tia's feet.
Okay.
Oh, Tia Tamara. Isn't there like a song called Tia Tamara?
Oh yeah, Sister Sister is a very popular television
Yeah,
show.
Doja Cat. Doja
Yeah,
Cat.
twins.
That's a hit. I love that song.
But Tia's always got them dogs out, and I would suck the shit out of Tia's toes. But I'm in a committed relationship, so I ain't sucking anybody's toes other than the toes I got in the other room. But
About 18 years, right?
19 years, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, my dude.
Long time. Yeah, it's a long time. All right, what are we at? 6?
Yeah.
6, yep.
Jessica Simpson.
Oh,
You,
nice.
you talked about her on your latest podcast.
Stupid feet. I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, Jessica Simpson. She used to be up there, but now she's going down the list, all right? Jessica Simpson's got some nasty bunions.
There's a lot of new players in the games.
And what is a bunion again? Is that where you're like your big toe hooks to the inward and you got a big bump there?
This is your big toe.
Yeah.
If it curves to the left inward a little bit or even outward, but usually most bunions go inward, you got bunions and you shouldn't be wearing damn sandals.
Yep, absolutely. I always thought it was a growth. I figured out recently a bunion is just like a knob and like your foot goes in.
Have you seen that thing people put in between their toes and like crank it to fix that shit?
It ain't gonna work. You gotta get surgery. I had bunion surgery. I had
Oh,
bunions.
you did?
Oh yeah, I had a bilateral bunionectomy.
What
You got to get wider shoes.
What was the recovery like on that?
Oh, it was hell. It was
I
worse
bet.
than the shoulder operated on. Feet. one year I had the left foot done, and the next year I had the right foot done. So I was like messed up for a couple of years. It was awful. It wasn't
Damn.
fun.
You of all people need to get your feet operated on. God has a sense of humor.
feet. But you know what it was? It wasn't from wearing heels too. For those of you people that think that, no,
Yeah, that's probably what does it for most of these ladies. Those tight ass heels.
no. The military gives you them tight ass boots.
Oh no, yeah, you got to
Yeah,
get
and
the.
them boots gave me bunions, and I actually get disability money from the Department of Veterans.
Is that where you? I was going to ask what happened there. Is it from the bunions?
service-connected bunions?
There you go, man. That's probably the best way to do it, I would say.
Yeah, that's it. Service-connected bunions, and I got that shit. And okay, where are we at? Number 4.
Yeah, you work on the list. Sorry.
We got number 4. I would say number 4 goes to BB Rexa.
Nice. I know her for sure.
Yeah, BB Rexa. If you go look at her toes, it's 10 of 10. She used to be the till I saw that White House press secretary. But BB was up there, but she's not so conservative about it. And actually, she didn't like when I made fun of her feet.
So she's heard. So some people have heard these critiques.
Yeah, she was not a fan.
Well, that's even better. That's
Yeah.
even better when they're not a fan of it, man. That makes it even funnier.
She was not a fan. Where are we at? Are we at number 4?
I think we're at 3.
Oh, we're at 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Top 3 here. This is big.
All right. I would say 3 right now. There's an OnlyFans chick I follow, right? And her name is Stupid Brat Piss.
You think it'll come up if I type that in?
Squirtle Champ. That's what it is. Squirtle Champ is her Instagram.
Squirtle Champ.
Squirtle Champ.
Nice.
Yeah, she's a big titty goth woman. And she's got,
See if we can pull up this squirrel. I think I got her.
oh
yeah. This is her.
You're into that, man. Look at,
Oh
yeah.
man. Oh yeah. This is what we came here for. Look at that. So this is his number 3.
And this is random Instagram girl.
Look at that. She knows
OnlyFans.
what she's doing. She knows, like, look at the third picture, and you got the souls.
Oh, the souls.
another
So
one
you
you
saw the
still
soul. The third picture in, and you're looking at the souls, huh?
Yeah.
How much money you spend in a month on OnlyFans?
Not so much these days. I got a budget, and so I only follow 3 people now.
And that's about $15 a month.
Oh, this one's good for you, right? You got the foot right
hold
up in your face.
With a pop socket. Yeah, look at that. With a pop socket. My girl. That's
She
my
looks
girl.
she looks like a nice lady. I could get into that.
Yeah, she seems like your everyday, a little bit bigger, girl next door.
I know.
All
I,
right.
I stepped away, but did the press secretary make the list?
Not yet. It was Bibirexa. That's what
Be
you
up
missed.
there, don't worry. Number 2, adult film star Lindsay Ryder.
Lindsay Ryder, huh?
Yeah, Lindsay. I know her personally. I've seen the toes in person.
I'm more into amateur stuff, so I'm gonna have to see this lady.
Look her up. She's real big on Pornhub. She has a Instagram account. I'm not sure if it's public anymore.
Is this her right here?
Let me see what you got. No.
Just pull up the Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we can't get it here in Texas. They banned it.
Oh my
for-
God, I forgot about that. Yeah, us in Maryland,
It's
unaffected.
Lynzee.
Lynzee.
Yeah.
Do you think there's some girl out there that you just don't know about that's sleeping on like the best feet ever?
Maybe. There we go. There she
That's
is.
the chick right there. Wow.
Yeah, she does.
I was hoping that's the one you
Look at
picked.
that Instagram picture right there, man.
Yeah, she's cool as hell, too. I'm like really cool with her. I mean, she knows I check out her feet.
Nice. You paying her a monthly?
No, I don't need to pay her monthly.
Nice,
I just
sick,
text-
sick.
I got her phone number. I'd be like, hey, let me get a toe shot, girl.
Yeah.
She,
Cool.
She's friends with my wife, so I don't think she would be giving me any toe shots.
Oh,
like,
no.
Aw.
like, I'll tell your wife, and I'm like, we're doing that.
Do you like when you like walk around the store and stuff in the summertime? Are you looking at? Is it distracting all the open-toed shoes that women are wearing?
What the hell do you think I moved to Texas, brother?
Yeah, like a thong, a flip flop is just like a thong to a regular guy. It's like a
Exactly,
thong
yeah.
Where I
underpants.
go in Texas, it's toes,
Yeah.
toes. You know how many times I gotta go out my car and jacket?
That's what I was getting at. So
Go to
thank you.
Walmart.
So we're here to the number 1, man. We're waiting for number
Number
1.
That White House press secretary.
No way.
Catherine Levitt, right? Is that it?
Yeah.
What's
That sounds about right.
Something Levitt, yeah.
She really
I don't
gives it to
know,
the
man.
libs, man.
And she's hot as hell to be the White House press secretary. Like, if you don't like Trump or not, you can't deny she's not hot as hell.
And
Yeah.
she's got that cross necklace on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hot
yeah.
blondes are back in the White House now.
She is 27 years old.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Man, that's young to be doing that job. Damn.
Oh man,
It really is. Her husband's like 60 something, right?
he's old. He's twice her age. I know that much.
Wait,
awesome.
what's her name again?
Marjorie
Something Levitt.
or something.
Yeah, something Levitt, right?
You could just probably type press
I
secretary.
discovered her feet today.
Oh, really? So
Yeah,
this- so
because
you
I was
think-
in the sauna and I'm like, man, this White House press secretary is hot as hell. I've never watched so much White House stuff before. I'm not a politic person. Like,
Fair.
speaking, I'm listening.
So, do you think that she's just number one because it's fresh, and do you think that it might settle out down to around 3 or 4?
No, she ain't going nowhere for a while.
Oh, wow.
Staying up there as number one for a hot minute. And she knows what she's working with too, because if you got to scroll way
I
down,
was about to say, well, how does this guy find a picture of her feet?
you got to go down.
Look
you
at
gotta
that
go
one.
down
with the
further
black, yes.
before all the publicity and stuff.
We got a beach shot, but that does not go down.
Oh, they're there. She's got pictures from the beach.
This is a close one. That's close, but we're not quite there.
No, you got to go way down.
Yeah, we probably don't got time, do we?
It's okay.
You got to go. Like, I had to search because like right here, she's like, I ain't showing my toes.
So you just had a feeling this girl has feet that I need to dig and
On
define.
Wiki feet too.
There's a lot of these girls nowadays that they'll be on a boat with their friends and they'll blur all the feet.
I bet you after this, she's probably going to start doing that.
I can't believe that. They blur all the feet, man. That must be horrible for you.
You get a good
Yeah,
picture right
you got
here.
a little peeker right there.
Yep,
You got-
yep.
I mean, she's hot as hell.
This is her
Like,
when she was 25 too, probably.
A little bit younger.
Because the thing about, I mean, tits sag and stomachs get bigger, but feet, man, they stay pretty consistent. So
They
you
don't
as a
change.
foot guy, you got it made.
they don't change unless you get some nail fungus or you got some issue or something.
Was Fluffy's foot really a 7.5, or you're just being generous?
Good
'Cause-
question.
No, it was better than that. I shouldn't have even said you needed a pedicure. He's rich. Those toenails were perfect.
Wow, I really am blown away by that. He must
Yeah, I
have.
mean, I touched the bottoms of Gabriel Iglesias' feet. I haven't touched the bottoms of a man's foot in like ever.
Yeah, that's like not many people have done
Yeah.
that.
And in the spur of the moment, did you think about maybe even doing something even crazier, like just grabbing his foot or any crazy
No,
unhinged
I
thoughts?
was just glad it was going well.
Yeah.
Because it went so bad the last time
Mm-hmm.
that I just didn't know. I didn't know what was going to happen next because I was as weirded out. I was pretty weirded out that Fluffy knew who I was.
Yeah, I bet.
What an incredible moment. Seriously, I can't overstate that. Like, he saw you. It was like, I knew your voice, then I saw you, and then I knew you. I've showed so many people your videos, and I got to check out some of your massage parlor reviews. How come you're going to so many massage parlors?
I used to go all the time. Like before I got married, I lost my virginity at the Asian massage parlor.
Damn. From a masseuse?
Oh yeah, well from Mama San.
Yeah, masseuse.
I don't know if they're licensed to give massages. You ain't getting a good massage at one of those places.
So you lost your hand virginity or your real virginity?
I lost my real virginity. You can get whatever you want. They gotta know. Number one, know you're not a cop.
Uh-huh.
Once they know you're not a cop, then you do a little shower thing, and then they put you on the table, and then they'll ask you what you want. What you want, baby?
So was that a Detroit or Chicago or where was that?
Jackson, Michigan.
In
I
Michigan.
talked about it in my set. The Oriental Health and Massage in Jackson, Michigan's
Oh,
been open
yeah.
for 40 years.
I was mixing them up because I went through your Instagram and you review several of them that are pretty
I
fucking
talk
funny.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
I talk a lot, but I talk a lot specifically about the Oriental Health and Massage.
Some of them you do on TikTok too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I pretty much whatever I post on Instagram for the most part goes on TikTok.
And
Some of the
definitely,
blood hole contest stuff doesn't go on TikTok.
and everybody, you got to follow this guy on Instagram. Hysterical. He's a very genuine guy. And you're good at content too. You said your wife helps you with editing. It looks very professional.
Yeah, we have a really good camera and we know how to use it. And
Yeah.
so we have like good equipment.
Yeah, we're broadcasting in beautiful 1080p, if you can believe that over here. 1080 all the way.
Hey, You guys have one of the more professional setups. I do a lot of these things, and some people it's like they're in their garage.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we're in the dining room here, so we're a step up. We're in the spare dining room.
Cameras, you got all kinds of
yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah, we're loving it, man. Take a look around. You know, we've been doing this for a little bit. We have fun. You know, we're just old friends with a new show.
So you guys interview people that get the Little Joke book?
Oh yeah, whoever we can get. You know, you were my first choice of the week. So once you hit me back, I was like, hell yeah, I don't have to get anyone less interesting. But yeah, we've dealt with Little Joke books, and some of the best interviews in Kill Tony history, much like yourself.
Yeah, it's pretty wild that's. I mean, I never thought that like people are saying that on the internet, like it's one of the best interviews of all, like one of the top 5 ever.
Yep.
And it's pretty wild because I mean, I watched the show, but I don't like religiously watch it. I watch it now every week, but man, I didn't see a lot of like before we moved here. I didn't watch it at all.
Nice. And a few more questions. So for your top 3, anything after that episode aired that you were like, damn, I should have put that in the top 3? Any thoughts like that? Or you nailed it?
No, I feel pretty comfortable. So I've got to experience a lot of nasty shit. So like I could probably do top 10.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I got some stuff worse than that. If you want to talk about like my time in Iraq and stuff like that, and I did some nasty shit.
I'm down to hear it because thank you for your service, first off. And you said in your podcast that like in Iraq, like Opie and Anthony got you through that, and comedy helped you out so much and got you wanting to try stand-up comedy. So yeah, what was Iraq like? Crazy?
Oh man, it was gross. I was a medic, and I didn't do like saving your life medical shit.
You were the dick guy, right?
What?
You were the dick checker, the pecker checker.
That was a pecker checker, and I checked buttholes too.
So prostate.
Oh yeah, we had all kinds of shit happen. There was one guy whose butthole got bitten by a goddamn camel spider.
Ooh, that sounds big.
Yeah, and we were limited on resources and supplies, and so I did what I had to do. I buried my face in that man's ass to suck the venom out.
No way, right? This is a joke.
No. I did what I had to save that man's life. What were you going to do? He was going to die.
Oh my God. So we're talking like right on the wrinkly area of the hole? Like what are we talking here?
I got it. I got all of the venom out of the stink wrinkle.
Out of the balloon knot.
Yeah, that dude blasted me in the face with some Baghdad buckshot.
Oh my God, dude. So what was he like? Was he loving it or?
I mean, he was worried he's going to die. And dude. So we saved his life, but then I found out that camel spiders aren't venomous.
Yeah, they just have water in their humps. That's it. That's
I don't know what's in it. What's in a camel spider, but apparently it won't kill you, and I ate that guy's ass for no reason.
Dude, was he telling you that? Dude, you got to get in there. You got to get in there, man.
He was Iraqi.
Oh, it wasn't even one of our boys? Wasn't even a good old boy?
Trying to do like sign language and shit to communicate with him. We couldn't know. The only way we knew that his butthole had been infected by a camel spider is we had to like check him out.
Look at that. My God.
It's amazing he knew ASL.
Dude, you are a wild one.
Hey, saving lives, man. That's what we do.
On the inside of your right arm, is that a Leatherface tattoo?
No, so this is, I have Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Britney Spears.
Yes.
And then I got a monkey that's my best friend. He's like half naked on my arm. And then I got a monkey having sex with a football, and I have a Detroit D.
Okay, I thought that face on the inside there was...
no, that's actually so I talk about him a lot in my videos.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh, he's an Army guy too. Awesome.
He's dead. He died in a car accident.
Oh, man. So
I'm cool. It's been a long time, but yeah, we're like, yeah, that was my best friend.
And so he made it out of Iraq and died in the States.
He got out of Iraq and got drunk, and then crashed his car into a tree with a bunch of fireworks.
What?
And then all the fireworks like cooked off and everything, and it was like tragic but kind of funny too.
So it was intentional or no?
No, it wasn't intentional. He was driving, and his girlfriend was smoking a cigarette. And she flipped the cigarette back, and it lit. He had about $2,000 in Indiana fireworks.
Oh my God, you are full of stories, man!
And it blew up. And like, so when I went to the accident scene after he died, and all of his stuff from his car was in this dude's front lawn. So I'm like picking everything up, and the guy comes up to me, and he's like, "The bottle rockets were coming at me. I couldn't save him," and I just died.
What? So it was like.
He
Yeah.
said literally like bottle rockets were coming out, like flame covered bottle rockets were coming out of the vehicle.
Damn. So it was just too much. He lost control of the car after that.
So what happened was they don't really know.
Yeah. One could have hit him in the head or something. Like,
Something
damn.
happened and he accelerated and hit the tree. And then the whole car just burst into flames and a few things got saved. Like I have all of his like legend files because he had video footage on everybody doing just nasty crap. He was that guy that, hey, let's get the camera.
Damn.
Oh no!
So he was blackmailing you guys. So
So you had to go secure the
No,
footage.
but I have everything. In fact, I have the legend files right here.
what the fuck? Oh my
They're right
God.
here. It survived.
What is
Damn,
that?
that-
Is that a VHS?
It's a black box, just like a plane. Damn.
Oh, it's an old school.
Oh.
Look at the adapter on that bad boy.
Yeah. Old school hard drive.
I gotta order some crap off of Amazon to even get the money off or get the footage off of it because I don't want it's got some rough stuff and I don't want anybody else looking at
No,
it.
you got to upload that to your podcast, man. I'll be viewing. I'll be viewing.
Some of it you go to jail. I mean, it's some rough stuff.
Like, from what age about were you?
I mean, when he died, I was 35, 36. When I went to Iraq, I was like 27. But it's not video footage. It's not me. It's all him doing just awful shit with like women, dead Iraqis.
Oh my
my
God. And it's all over there in Iraq.
All of it's Iraq, his personal life. Like he met a woman on MySpace and she wanted like Bob to finger her butthole. And then she wanted to lick poop off of her fingers and wanted Bob to film it and so she could share that with her husband.
Oh my God. Just like to get back at him, whoever he was.
Yeah, we used to call it the back road girl because she didn't want to do it at a hotel. She wanted to do it at like on the side of this like dirt road.
Well, Baghdad back road, man.
That'll
Hell
save you
yeah.
a little money.
Damn, man. You are wild. I cannot believe the shit I'm hearing tonight. And I do got to know.
I don't demonetize you guys. I'm sorry.
Nah, we are not monetized, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I got to know some of your comedic influences, and I'm talking stuff that really got you laughing as a kid, whether it be a comedy movie or a stand-up comedian. Get into that a little bit.
I would say like Eddie Murphy's Delirious.
That comes up a
Raw.
lot.
I think Delirious and Raw were like the two best, and this is just my opinion. Like back when like those specials were so iconic because they're still funny now.
Yep. And you said you used to perform for a lot of black audiences. You grew up around Detroit or not really?
I grew up in near like Lansing, Michigan, but I moved to Detroit for work. And I started doing a lot of comedy in the Detroit scene because that's when like the pandemic hit. And so that's when I started. And so it was during that time. And the only comedy like there was no venues even open. I was doing comedy at these hookah lounges.
In a leather jumpsuit.
No, I wasn't. But I would do a lot of comedy in Chicago. I would do a lot of the urban rooms there too. I would do like the urban rooms or the LGBTQ rooms. White people, straight white people don't mess with me.
He loves a minority, man. He loves a minority.
They don't mess with me.
Wow, man. So who other than Eddie Murphy, any movies that you used to love and crack up to?
Yeah, I would say like there's a movie called Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like an old movie about a beauty pageant, but that shit used to just crack me up. Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt,
Joe
yeah.
Dirt's a 10 out of 10 film.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the director's cut where David Spade's like commenting over it at the same time. It's hilarious.
I bet I love Spade.
I love stuff like that. Yeah, I'll definitely check that
Yeah,
out.
Tommy Boy, all those dumb like they're not dumb, they're hilarious. Dumb and Dumber.
Yes, absolutely.
We've said it
Freddie
before.
Got Fingered. I liked Freddie Got Fingered.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the Tom Green documentary that just dropped on Amazon?
Yeah, no, I haven't. I went to his live show here in Austin, though. It was crazy good.
Tom Green is a legend. I've never been so thoroughly entertained than when I was a kid watching MTV and the Tom Green show.
I remember it getting canceled when I was a kid, me being so confused. Like, why could they get rid of that?
Yeah, it was the best.
Great. And he's still funny. Mm-hmm. He murdered.
Oh, did he? Awesome. His live show is pretty good. I've seen a couple of his specials online, you know.
Yeah, he does. You can tell he does it a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like he's really comfortable, and it was really good. I would go see Tom Green again.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's absolutely a legend. He transformed comedy forever.
That's how I knew it went well with Kill Tony. So I got up on Kill Tony on Saturday we went to go see Tom Green, and it was sold out. And they were like, "Oh, for you," and they added us, like they got us in. I was like, "Holy shit! I must have done decent." They were like,
Holy shit.
Whoa, nice. So where was it? What
It
venue?
was a comedy mothership.
What? Tom Green at the mothership, huh?
And you got in because of your clout over there. Congratulations.
Yeah, the only time I'd ever had gotten into anything.
Were your friends there? Were your friends? Did they see it?
What?
Did your friends see you get the clout and get in there to the sold out show?
No.
Oh, that would have been great.
Care about that. I
Yeah.
don't care. You know how my comedian friends are like weird friends.
Yeah.
Nobody really wants someone to do well.
No,
Like,
That's a bummer.
It hurts when your friend does well. Like if Jack got famous, I'd be so mad. You know.
yeah, I used to do comedy with this dude in Michigan, and he was really good, but he wasn't on the internet at all. And my internet was like taken off. And I was opening for this guy like almost every other weekend, and we were going all over the place. But he would get really mad when people would want to do pictures like after the show. He'd be like, "Nobody wants to take a picture of me." And I'm like, "Nobody knows who you are, you idiot." Like, I get internet.
So who's the best comedian doing it today? Do you have any opinions on that?
I think the best comedian doing it today, there's two of them. Jamar Neighbors.
Whoa. Okay, I know him.
Jamar Neighbors and Brian Holtzman.
Love Holtzman.
Holtzman. Yes.
Yeah, we actually interviewed Ben Grelly. You know him? And he's good friends with Holtzman. He's talked about possibly getting him on our pod. That would be a dream come true.
I tell you, man, I've seen him live like 3 times this year, and it's so good. In fact, his last Kill Tony, the arena show, if you watch his the last arena show, he went so long they didn't even do an interview.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he's so unhinged, man. You got to love that guy.
Oh, dude, it's great. He's got so many. It's fun to watch at the mothership because I think people sometimes get tickets to just see a show at the mothership because they're hard to get tickets to, so they don't know what they're going to see.
And he walks a lot of people, right?
I think Joe Rogan's gonna come walking out, and it's like not some old man talking about killing people and throwing them in the lake. And like,
Asshole. Well, we don't want to take too much of your time tonight. We really appreciate you coming in. Anything else you want to talk about with our fans or plug anything?
yeah, I'm hosting the Prettiest Butthole in Michigan competition May 17th.
Did you really win that?
No,
a girl did.
I hosted it 3 years in a row.
A girl drove 2 hours to win that, Kev,
Damn.
or something.
Oh,
like
she drove 15 hours.
that. 15? I'm sorry, I took that away from her.
Wow. Well, I'll be on the lookout for that for sure. Hopefully you post some pics on your Instagram.
I've got some comedy dates. If you just start following my social media at Poopy Turds McGee on Instagram, Poopy Turds McGee 1.5 on TikTok, and then same thing, Poopy Turds McGee on everything else, and I'll have all my new dates and everything. Actually, we're trying to firm up those dates. I'm trying to do like a little mini tour in the Midwest.
Nice.
Very cool. Well, we wish you nothing but success. You were very kind and friendly with us, and hopefully we'll do this again sometime on your third
thank you, guys.
appearance on Kill Tony.
Sorry I missed you. Thanks for coming in.
And that's Mike Tall.
He's here.
All right, man. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you so much once again.
Here, guys. Yep.
I haven't smoked pot since college. I need some
Mikey, how we
weed.
feeling, boy?
Train wreck of a day.
Oh, my
Got a
God.
nice
Here we
Bloody
go.
Sabbath shirt on. We had a good interview with that guy. He was fun. You would have liked him a lot. You would have.
Fuck.
You did that to yourself?
No. You smoke first. I'll go next. It's been like 15 hours since a bong rip.
Yeah, it's going to feel so good when it hits your lips.
Why would you do that to your arm, Mike?
Because I knew I wasn't getting out of it without getting one somewhere.
Exactly, that makes sense.
And I was like, yeah, in the arm, on the flower. In the flower. It's fine. And then he went ahead and tattooed my fucking, like, in between my foot and my leg for 3 hours.
You haven't been pierced in
Ever.
15 years, right?
Ever.
I
I
mean,
got
you
my
have your
nose
nose
done by
pierced.
my mentor like 5 years ago.
Oh, what?
Oh, what the fuck? I never knew you had a nose ring.
I got a dermal. I got a metal fucking.
So what is that?
You didn't know Mike had a nose ring?
I didn't know he had a nose ring.
Sorry,
I thought Mike
no,
had a nose ring for 15 years.
no laptop tonight.
All
I'm
good.
bad.
I'm actually plugged in.
Dermal
Yeah.
piercings are an anchor that goes in your skin, and it use a biopsy punch that our buddy Pat would
Whoa,
use to get
damn.
someone I'm gonna check and see if this has cancer in it.
You get a whole chunk. Yeah, damn.
And then it's a circular punch, right? So you see, I was studying online all night long, in all of my life. I've seen people do them a certain way. They take the punch, you pinch the skin, put the punch in, and you give it this fucking swirl after you're done. You twist it, but you literally take the punch and swirl it. Otherwise, you have this skin you need to remove with like a needle, scalpel, or something else. Like the whole, yeah, so the guy who taught me says that you should go a size above the dermal. Who I was studying said you should go the same size as the dermal, like, 14 gauge punch.
You're swollen.
A little swollen, but it's pretty flush, right?
Yeah, but
Except the blood's pushing it up.
Oh, you made it like the center of the flower. I didn't realize.
Yeah, right in the middle. And it's a flat titanium instead of like a gemstone or say like an opal. It's swollen, but I do not feel it. I feel my ankle. I feel the tattoo. This thing, you put a punch in, you feel this weird like sharpness, and you're like,
I told Mike he could do this to me on the podcast.
You wouldn't have felt it.
The biopsy,
Dude, with
Just give me a dermal piercing. But then I was like,
nah.
you can't get it out.
No, yeah, like, I mean, that I could probably get out.
You have to cut it out.
With a fresh one, you might be able just to push it one way, and
Mike,
then...
you're wearing my hat. I just realized.
Yeah,
you can't,
put
you
it
don't
on
have that hat, right?
No, I don't
Okay.
have this hat.
Yeah, that's
This is a special hat.
That is a
Blue's
Steve
Clues.
from Blue's
Yeah,
Clues
yeah.
hat. When he
Dude.
got re-famous again and touched everyone's hearts, he was wearing that hat.
The way
My heart
that
goes out to you.
the way that man took out his notepad and took a giant black crayon and drew these perfect drawings.
That is some good shit.
Whoever, probably wasn't Steve's
No,
hand. It was some artist.
Look at Mike.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at Mike figuring out television.
And it was so symmetrical, and it was like ASMR in a way because you could like
yeah.
hear the
You
dragging of the
it was
of the
ASMR
crayon.
in a way. It was ASMR to the extreme.
Actually, I'm gonna see if I can pull up his best drawings.
I actually saw an Instagram thing today. It was like Steve's. You know how they put the thing? It's like a bunch of people. And it's like one of them's got to go, and it was like one of the people from Blue's Clues has got to go. And
There's
it was
been
like,
3?
No, it's been like 6 or 7.
Steve and the new guy is all I know.
It was like an Asian-looking guy, right? Like a Pacific Islander Asian-looking guy.
The exaggerated rings
Dude,
on that
I
notepad
found-
is what makes the drawings look better.
I found his
But yes,
greatest
you are
hits.
right.
These are his greatest hits right here.
Asian Pacific man is the other guy. But yeah,
Is there no sound?
the way this man just made a fucking...
I think there'd be sound, but I guess there's no sound.
Dog, I was watching this shit when I shouldn't have been. I was like maybe a little too old for this shit. I'm serious. What's that?
No, I had to watch the same thing because like
I
I
had
was...
a little sister. I didn't have one.
Exactly. So my mom booked babysitters according to my sister's age once I was a certain age, and it was like, oh, okay. So we get sent to... I'm really trying to put it together here, but we were going to
This
the same...
cow is shit, though.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
What?
This is a
great
shitty
cow.
cow.
What is that?
It's barely.
It's
like,
a cow because of the udders.
The lines are thin. It's not pressing hard enough.
They're not as good as drawings as I remember, but they're still pretty clean.
Yeah, I've been teaching these kids at my work how to make some stuff out of glass, and when they make something, I'm like, hey, that looks like the thing. That's success.
Nice. Some kids, really?
Not
That's
kids,
awesome.
like SU kids.
Okay, nice. They're still kids, yeah.
That's like today. I did the dermal after the guy who taught me did the dermal on the first person. The first practice dummy's
It's
face.
definitely in him. It's definitely in him.
He did one, and then I did one, and he stepped away for a second, and the client who has face tattoos and dermals and is someone who probably has dealt with the more heavy metal shit in the face. They've gotten their tattoo, they gotten their dermal already. They said, yours is more flush with my skin than his. And I was like, holy shit. I'm not saying that it was. I'm just saying, like, it worked the first time. It went so smoothly that I was like, I didn't learn anything. That just happened. It felt like...
They always say that at the tattoo shop when the tattoo shitty. They're like, well, you definitely got a tattoo.
You think you're going to keep it? This is what Mark says.
You got
you
a
think
tat-
you'll keep it?
Really?
Isn't
That's
that funny?
That is funny.
And Mark's clean with it. So
Yeah.
he's very...
Think
he's
you'll keep
not,
it?
I wouldn't say he's overly confident because he's not, but his work is clean. And
But he
does-
is the best there.
He's so he's
amazing.
very, very good.
And Robbie was like assessing Al's lamp they did on me, and that's what he said. He's like, well, he's definitely got a tattoo. Like, you're just being mean to Al.
Oh, dude. Robbie's strict with that shit.
He's definitely got a tattoo.
Robbie came to the dude who was tattooing me today and was like, he stood there and watched a little bit, and I've got my foot up like this.
Oh, you should have been here earlier.
He's getting this area. And Robbie's like, dude, Mike, back up more. And I was like, okay. I backed up more and scooted my arm out, and he was like, and my leg had been positioned better. And Ethan was like, wow, thanks. Just
Well,
like
you should have said something.
I didn't know. He put me where he wanted me, and I followed his instructions. But Robbie came around and gave him that sage knowledge. He was like my leg was like this, and then I stretched it out more. And I guess it self-stretched the skin for Ethan more. And he's like, "Thanks, Robbie."
I've
This
never
really
gotten
helps."
like a big tattoo, so I don't know how much it would matter.
Your oil lantern is not for the faint of heart
So
because it's Apprentice did it. And you know what I mean? You got like 3 tattoos out of 1.
At one point during that tattoo, I heard it, ding, and they were like, "Whoa!" Everyone looked at me like, "What the hell was that?"
Was he doing this though?
my bone?
He wasn't.
My bone.
He
it's
wasn't
just rattling on
ink capping it?
bone.
Huh?
Like putting the thing in the ink cap, and he actually bottoms out the
No,
ink
he
cap.
bottomed out into my bone.
Yeah.
It was my knee bone.
He started shading today on me, and like I did put numbing cream on. He's like, I brought this for you if you want it. I was like, oh cool. An hour
Yes.
before, I'll put it on. It was not as potent as the stuff that we usually get at the shop, but I used it and I felt the tattoo.
Man, I usually pop a Percocet like.
You got some perkies, huh?
When I numbed for this claw last week, I cheated. It felt like I didn't really get a tattoo. I had to like make fake faces for Trevor, who came around.
He did because he didn't know you were numb.
He knew. I told him, but it shone through a little. And yeah, I made a couple faces, but god damn it,
You made
I
a
did not
face.
I didn't feel any of the hardcore shit I would have felt. And we numbed the ankle, and that wore off in like a half hour. It wasn't as strong as the actual. It wasn't a good brand. It's this Tattoo Numb brand. Don't get it. Get TKTX if you're gonna get any numbing. But anyway,
I wanted to do a game with you guys. This might be fun. Let's see who the first person to name what he's drawing is. You want to do this?
Sure.
yeah.
Let's do this. I think this will be fun. I'll make it bigger.
But like,
so
how
I'm
many
not at an
guesses do we
advantage.
get?
No, just like
Because you can't go. Oh, it's this. It's this.
no,
it's this.
unlimited guesses. You can just run your mouth the whole time if you want. Let's go.
baseball.
Here we go.
Baseball.
Cloud. Yeah,
Apple.
monkey. It is an apple, isn't it?
No.
Nope.
No. Cat.
A
Cow.
pig.
A pig.
Sheep,
Pig.
sheep.
I win.
Pig. Yeah,
I
you
won.
said pig.
It's a
You
pig.
said pig.
It's a pig.
And that proved it right there. Curly tail. Okay.
It's a
here we
pig.
go.
I said it.
Sun.
Snowman. Oh, these are balloons.
Bubbles.
Dude,
No, these are-
Bubbles.
we're not gonna beat
No,
Jack.
blueberries.
They must have been bubbles. I think there were bubbles then.
What were they?
Because I didn't think about that. We're never gonna
Rug,
get like
magic carpet.
Probably magic carpet. Yeah.
Rug.
I wish it said like at the
That's a
bottom
towel.
at the
That's
end.
a towel.
That's a towel. That's a bath towel. Yep. Yep. Or a beach towel.
I was thinking magic carpet. Soap. Sardines.
Ice cream sandwich.
A Pez candy.
What the fuck is that?
Is he telling us what they are?
Was that a maxi pad?
Is he telling us what they are?
All right.
No, Mike, there's no sound.
Yeah, there's no sound. I don't know why. There should be sound on this video.
Did you know that this
duck.
the Super Bowl was the
Got one.
most watched Super Bowl ever?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Why?
Well, every year more people will watch.
I don't think that's true though.
Yeah.
Every year more kids come out, so more kids are in front of the TV.
And it was the most viewed halftime show too, which is really weird.
Well, yeah, I showed up and it was just on.
After-
people like you just have it on for people to watch. And
Mike, you're not counted in that. You fucking psychopath.
Why am I not counted?
What do you guys think about the halftime show after reflecting upon it for a week?
I still think it was just. I mean, it was a good show because he's one of the best artists in the world, and that's why he got the show. But
Piano.
But when it comes to Super Bowl halftime shows, it ranks really close to the bottom for me.
Yeah, it was pretty gay.
It was probably second place worst to the New Kids on the Block.
Oh, I don't remember that one. I bet it was terrible. Though,
I
yeah.
saw, I don't know who it was, someone to the equivalent, probably lesser than, Bill Burr, who likes to make fun of everything, was like, the Super Bowl. Oh, man, people talk shit on this Super Bowl. Do you remember this Super Bowl? New Kids on the Block? That sucked. This was better. I'm just quoting what he said. I think that Kendrick Lamar's performance was, at
Okay.
best, okay. Maybe a little bit subpar. No electric guitar.
Think
no
about the weekend one, dude. That shit was
Yes.
insane.
Blinding
Cool as
lights.
shit.
And it was a COVID one too, so it was a handicap too.
And why did we not get any of the good Kendrick Lamar songs?
flashing lights.
Yeah, right. And that was a big discussion. Everything was 11 months old.
No Good Kid, Mad City.
No,
Yeah.
we gonna
Your
be
best
all right.
material.
Even that one, yeah.
Dude,
or even though
he didn't even do that beat on "We Gonna Be Alright." Is
Uh-huh.
Did he do
timeless.
Humble? He did Humble. Though.
He did humble.
But so, what was the one the first one on the butterfly one that he should have done? I don't know.
I mean, he should have done "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe."
That would have been insane.
Bitch Don't Kill. And then of
I
course
love
swimming
that
pools.
song.
He should have done swimming pools.
Drink.
He played no.
But check
Isn't that
this
a
out.
song with? Isn't that Drake on that song?
No, they do. I
What
don't
song?
think so.
Wasn't Drake on one of his songs back in the day?
not in good.
Well,
Kid-
Drake,
not on Good
Drake
Kid, Mad
really
City.
put Kendrick on. It's really crazy that they're beefing. Yeah, so you might be right.
Did you see on?
He wasn't on not on Good Kid, Mad City.
No. Okay.
Drake was not.
There's that. Did you see that they put those ads out? It was like Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady being like, "I hate you because you're
Yes,
gay,"
yes. Oh my God.
and then the halftime show just like, "I hate Drake. I hate
yeah,
him.
dude. What
I
a
hate
point.
him."
What a point. He's a pedophile.
We should really stop hate and stop being hate. What's the halftime show? An hour long, all about hate.
Dude, that is such a good point.
It
Thank you
doesn't-
for bringing
it's so
that up.
fucking stupid.
I mean, it won the Grammy for Record of the Year, and we're trying to, not choose hate.
And
Bro.
He's just making shit up. The worst allegation possible.
Bro,
what?
I'm just gonna add this into your. I'm just gonna add this in and sprinkle it in and see where you go with it. But Drake collaborated on songs such as "Poetic Justice" on Good Kid, Mad
I
City.
told you he was on Good.
Damn.
I didn't even realize.
Poetic
Poetic Justice.
Is one of the best songs.
Yes,
It's poetic
I'm
justice.
talking
that Jack was
poetic
right.
justice.
Someone just said, "Blade it, Mike." Boop. Yeah, blade it, Mike.
Yeah, Donovan,
But,
you know me. I'm gonna blade it every time, baby.
Beyblades. Blaze it.
Still
Blaze
of the
it.
week, 2 weeks running, baby.
But the hate thing is just so weird. Why there was like,
They took end racism out of the end zone. Now it says stop hate.
and what
something like
is that ad, what was that ad for with Tom Brady? And I guess it was just by the NFL. Right?
I don't know, but I watch a podcast that I watch like every day, and the only commercial that comes on its YouTube is that commercial.
It's
Which one?
Tom Brady, right?
Tom Brady and Snoop Dogg, and it's like, I hate you for this, I hate you for that.
And then it just says "Stop Hate."
Yeah.
NFL. So I
And
guess
I hate that fucking commercial. Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
hate, Kevin.
But then they put on this thing during the halftime show. It's all hate, and then everyone's like, "He's wearing an A minor chain, an A minor chain." I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
"That's
you
a
guys didn't get it.
lowercase A."
That's the Amazon logo, you dumbass.
You're right.
An
A minor is
minor?
not a lowercase a.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah, yeah.
That is a lowercase A. Go
Yeah.
to school. Go to school. Go to first grade. An A minor? You retards. Made me so mad. Isn't that?
Yeah, lowercase a is not A minor in music, right? A minor in music might be like have a little thing on top of it.
Yeah,
Like
I was trying to
sauce.
think of that too. What would that actually look like?
I don't care, but that's a lowercase fucking A.
You probably got an A minus in school, not even A, like a D
Yeah.
minus.
Isn't that like for his record label or something too? Did it not have to do with the A minor?
It's that A that he had on his chain is actually a logo for some clothing fashion brand.
yeah. So
And I
it has
forget what it's
minor-
called.
nothing to do with Drake.
A minor looks
I mean,
like this.
that's what he was doing.
What?
A minor. That's what he was symbolizing it for. He really was doing that.
Take a look.
A minor.
Nothing about this. If you're reading music, has a lowercase. Go ahead. You can show 'em. You can show 'em.
Let's go. Yeah, Jack.
So it's literally
Jack.
just
Oh.
it's just smooth brain people saying he had an A minor chain on.
Where
Yeah,
do you
that's
see
he
a
was doing it for
lowercase
the
A in
smooth
that?
brains. Yeah, that's what he was doing it for.
That is the scale.
Lower case.
So
then-
they dumbed it down for the dummies to
Well,
make
Drake-
it make sense.
I think Kendrick just dumbs down his whole songs for that. It's like his big thing is like bing bop bang and boom boom. Bop, bop.
Talk like this,
And
Which
then-
he was using the meme.
But it's
as a-
not.
It's not the same, but he had to make it different.
Why?
It's
Mm-hmm.
the it's
I'm
that
referencing a 15-year-old meme
12.
by not saying the right thing. Sorry, but what's the other one that his other huge song?
TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
No,
Well, the
his
big
biggest songs are off Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh,
No,
you,
they're
you're
not.
talking about his actual big song.
Poetic.
The new songs are Bing Bop Boom Bam, and the other one's like
This kind of shit that you
something
wouldn't
else like
understand.
that. Some other nursery rhyme shit.
Yeah, yeah. I
Want me
can't
to
think
look
of
him
it.
up
It's
real
in
quick?
the it's in the A minor.
He's got
song.
Squabble
What's
Up.
the A
Squabble
minor
Up.
song? What's it called?
That's called.
that not Squabble
Not
Up?
Like Us.
Not yeah.
They not like us. They not like us. Yeah, that's horrible.
And I thought it was ironic that he's literally looking into the camera, going, "Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off." Like, yeah, I want to, Kendrick, but I got to see how bad this is going to get.
No, Kevin had both TVs on with sound on.
And he had those gay ass pants on just to hide
Oh
his
my
tiny
God.
feet, and now they're going to be popular.
He's trying to hide his size fives, which Drake dusted him in that battle, and like no one wants to admit that because everyone has like daddy issues or parental issues or something like that. But like if you really listen to the song, like Push Ups is still the best song that happened out of that whole disc. And what Drake made the album artwork for Push Ups was literally the size of Kendrick's feet.
What was it? 5.5.
Let me just look it up.
Drake's foot size is probably pretty small.
Drake has so many more better songs.
And
I don't
Push
get
Ups is a
this.
great song.
Push-ups is a reference to a viral 2023 video of Lamar doing prison push-ups,
Lamar.
which simultaneously
Kendrick Lamar.
addressed that Drake.
Oh, that was just a generic black guy. Sorry.
Yeah, look at that. That was his artwork for Push Ups right there in the corner.
US 7.
Like, that is funny as shit.
Yeah.
And he said some stuff in that Push Ups that's so good. And still the best diss track of all time to me is Back to Back.
Oh damn! You want to hear Drake's lyrics on this?
Yeah.
Because this is big time shit. I'm reading them, and they make
I'm reading them.
they make clear sense.
Drake's way more clever, man, to me.
I could never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand.
And it's true.
He had to put it in his hand.
It's true.
You pussies can't get booked outside America for nothing, but NAN for non. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. You made it, bud. If Japan accepts you, move there.
But
they're good.
your first #1, I had to put it in your hand.
Fucking
Stop talking.
put the
It's
headphones
over.
away.
And then, how about the line? I don't know. I think it's in that song. It might have been another one. He goes, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone give him a Grammy right now.
And Kendrick responds with just a lie that's straight up slander. Hey, Drake, you're a pedophile.
Dude, it's crazy. And people just love to hate who's ever in power. And that's why I think they got daddy issues or some kind of parental thing going on. Because so many people just go, I don't really need to know the situation. I'm just going to agree that Drake got bodied. You know?
And it's always like, and it's, I mean, it's hip hop music, but his fans are like this like white guy with glasses like, hey, bro, put on some Kendrick.
Dude,
Put on some Kendrick.
The point is that both of the guys' hate tracks go hard, and Drake's goes real hard. I mean, these lyrics are fucking fire. You're gonna create a fake beef to both get famous? Fine, that's fine. You do that. I mean, come on, man. You both benefit.
Yeah.
You both benefit. Kendrick has gotten more in shape and more famous than he ever was. Drake gets to chill in France. He's never gonna be not famous. My theory. So the lyrics go on as. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't ever take no train off us. How the fuck you big stepping with the size 7 men's on? This bark with the bite. What's up? I know my picture on the wall when you cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career. You been shook up. Because I told you, drop and give me 50, like some push-ups. Your last one bricked. You really not on some shit.
Dude, I forgot how good this song was.
They make excuses because they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract because we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the biddy. Maroon 5 need a verse. You better make it witty. Then we need a
Oh
verse
my God,
for the
the thing about
Swifties.
dude, I love that
say
part.
drop, you better drop and give him 50.
This is
Dude.
Kendrick making fun of Drake?
Drake lyrics. Pipsqueak, written
Drake
for
making
Drake.
fun of Kendrick.
Written for Drake lyrics, and his writers are better.
Go back to that, what was it, Maroon 5 line?
Wait, who's
That's a
saying
good one.
these?
Maroon 5 need a verse. You better make it witty.
And then don't forget about the Swifties,
Then we
because he was on
we
Bad
need
Blood.
a verse for the Swifties.
Because Kendrick was on Bad Blood.
Oh wow! Holy
So he's
shit.
making fun of him for being a little like
Top
you know.
say drop, you better drop and give him 50. Pip squeak pipe down. You ain't no big 3. SZA got you wiped down.
Oh, and SZA's still on your tracks. The only good thing about it.
Travis got you wiped
Dude, that-
down.
that-
Savage got you
that
wiped
song's
down.
good.
Like your
What?
label, boy. You
the
in a
stars
scope
and
right now, and you gonna feel the aftermath
Oh
of
yeah.
what I
Oh,
write.
I don't like that song, to be totally honest. That all the stars. That's just a weird song to me.
Just to have this
Make it
talk
do,
with
baby.
your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike and Mike now. What the fuck is this? 20v1? Bad word. What's a prince to a king? He a son. Bad word.
Oh.
Get more love in the city that you from. Bad word.
Wait, Mike
Metro,
has said that
shut
word
your
on here.
ass up and make some drums. Bad word.
Dude, that's the funny
4
part.
in a row on
Everyone,
that rhyme.
people loved that part when that song came out. Metro, shut your hoe ass and make some drums. Because
Yeah.
Metro Boomin made his beat and stuff.
He
Oh
says
my
beep,
God.
beep, beep, beep 4 times to make it click. Yeah, I'm the 6th god, the front runner. Y'all, bad word. Manager was Chubbs, little blunt runner. Claim the 6, and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Clash blowing, able bread, out here ticking, out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and listen to Push Ups on your way home tonight. It's the better song than Not Like Us. It
Yeah,
really
this
is.
is this is
The
just
lyrics
the
are just-
Kendrick thing I was talking about.
Overwritten.
Bro, put.
That's just who likes Kendrick.
Yeah, dude, seriously, right? I think I got a line here. Wait.
You sent it to me? Is that the Malcolm in the Middle, son? Is that Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle.
It looks like it, yeah. Also from Joe Dirt. We just talked about Joe Dirt tonight.
Don't forget about Neil Patrick Harris up in that. Or is that not him? Just looks like
And
him.
what?
Who's the blonde older brother in Malcolm in the Middle? The blonde guy. It's not
There we go.
NPH, right?
What are you playing?
Kendrick just opened his mouth.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Right now.
I just wanted you to hear that. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go hand him a Grammy right now.
I mean,
Why
that's easy, low hanging fruit.
And it's more applicable now that he won a record of the year for a diss track.
How many does Drake have?
Who knows?
I mean,
The Grammys
dude, you
suck
gotta
anyway. They don't
let
mean
Kendrick
anything.
get one after Good Kid, Mad City. Does he not deserve one?
He's won a lot of Grammys.
I'm
That's
not
what he
saying
means.
that his Super Bowl performance was good or like great.
Kendrick has like 15 Grammys.
Good Kid,
So
Mad
they're
City.
both huge. Kendrick's just a little skinny little guy from Compton, and Drake is a Canadian,
Who really had
famous, rich ass motherfucker who goes to
Kendrick-
Dubai when he wants.
Kendrick really had something to say when he was making that Good Kid, Mad City album.
Which was the message was don't gang bang,
Basically.
and
Basically.
also respect
And then-
your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and your grandmother.
And don't smoke weed. And and basically that album came out, and don't drink. And that album came out, and it got so fucking huge. He was like, "Fuck, I gotta keep making music," and then you can't handle it.
that actually broke the record for most weeks in the top 200 albums.
What did Good Kid? Mad City?
Good, yeah, isn't that crazy?
Mike gave me a copy of that album on vinyl for like my birthday.
I think it's still to this
Everyone
day.
deserves that album on vinyl. Even if you don't have a record player, you deserve that.
It's
Yeah.
on my wall.
Yeah, to this day, it's in the Billboard top 200 albums.
It's good, and also something about it is so authentic. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is about it. The skits.
That had everybody in a chokehold. When
The skits
Pyros
feel
and
like they
Crips-
took one of your road recorders and just fucking put it in a Grand Marquis and drove into Compton.
I got Spotify like right when that album came out.
They shot somebody. They shot someone in the skits, right? Someone dies.
I can't remember.
Shot my brother. No, those are those guys that did do that to my brother. We got to pursue, kind of thing.
No, they were shooting at them, and then they started shooting back, and then they were driving away, and they looked back, and his brother's dead.
Oh yeah, and while we were talking about Super Bowl
But that's-
halftime shows, I don't remember it being like this. But check this out: we all remember Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson, right?
Yeah, dude, we were at a high school.
Yes, I told that story in my other
Everyone
podcast.
was, a couple Super Bowls went by and it was tame enough. We're going to do one at the Christian school.
Yep.
We're going to have it on a projector in the gymnasium and in the multi-purpose room.
Parents were there, little kids
All
were
the
there.
dumb little autistic kids who were
Wait,
like,
it was in both rooms?
yes,
Yep.
on a projector. All the little people who thought they were escaping from like the athletic aspect of everything, where you're like, I'm shooting hoops, I'm playing dodgeball in the gym watching it. Oh, well, I'm in the multi-purpose room being antisocial and watching it.
That was a great thing to have for
Everyone
kids.
saw
a
the
little
titty
Super,
jack.
A little Super Bowl party.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And I remember some people's parents coming sooner than later because of that titty.
Well, the titty's
Oh,
there
man.
and gone. What are they going to do?
Oh, Chrissy McGee's mom just showed up and took her home.
Why? Because the titty, there might be another titty?
There might be another
You see
black
that
titty.
tit? You see that thing? I never
Don't
seen.
show that on here.
I had never seen a black nipple before.
It's
Okay.
worse than a dermal.
Kevin's awakening.
Hey, Kevin, I'm going to ask you one more thing.
Yep.
If you can get the zoom in shot on her thing, you don't think we'll get banned? I want everyone to know that it was an
a star on
established,
there.
healed nipple piercing with what they call a nipple shield installed, where it's a bar with a piece of metal, like placarded to
Yes,
the bar.
we've all seen that.
You've seen it, but you maybe not know the technical term.
You're right. I'm sorry.
But what I wanted
Don't
to
be
point
sorry,
out.
but it's like a very, very 90s ass sun. It's a sun.
You're going to point out something about Janet Jackson and stuff?
Point it out,
No,
baby.
this is the full bill for that halftime show. It literally was P. Diddy, Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson, Nelly, Kid Rock, and Jessica Simpson.
Thank
all
God.
in the same
Kid
halftime
Rock
show.
and Jessica Simpson
It
were
was
like,
one of.
yeah.
Was that not one of the
part of
first
this.
times they started doing the fusion set? We're
don't
going to
know.
run down every 90s ass hit that's ever been. We're going to run down every 2000s hit that's ever been.
YouTube credits that to them being a thing, you know, right?
Who being the thing?
YouTube?
YouTube.
That
Oh, what?
titty?
Really?
That titty.
That
they were-
year they were existing.
YouTube was existing, and they could not get anyone to upload anything to YouTube. They were paying hot girls $100. They put a thing on Craigslist like, we'll pay hot girls $100 if you just upload a video to YouTube with you in it.
Whoa.
And YouTube's like failing, and they're fucked. And then that happened, and someone recorded it and uploaded it to YouTube, and people wanted to see it.
Janet Jackson's nasty tit, huh?
And when you think about it, that's like a Fox-owned, copyrighted thing.
Yeah.
That they were like, our website's based off of that.
That's crazy, dude. But yeah, that was
Can you see the tit on YouTube to the day?
Diddy and Rock.
Probably not.
What a show.
YouTube's changed.
The Rock came out.
No, I'm a Kid Rock. Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Have you heard Kid Rock? I've talked about him here before, actually, about him performing at Bohemian Grove. And they were like, dance puppet.
Yeah, that's wild.
Dance puppet.
They made him sing.
What did he sing? Sweet Home
That was
Alabama.
a really good question. What did he sing? Did he sing
Fools.
Goose Goose guitar? Ball with the ball and bang. Mike, look at
Dude,
Can you pull up Billy Ray Cyrus?
I just want you to Google ball with the ball acoustic, actually.
This is just reminding me of the recent Billy Ray Cyrus performance where they like cut it. I'm not. Whoever threw the show, I think it's your boy Trump. Don't care. Someone did that
Your
boy.
boy, that's funny.
Someone did Kid Rock dirty because he's like, or not Kid Rock, Billy Ray. He's like,
oh yeah.
can anyone hear me? Anyone hear me? We're gonna take that to the Old Town Road. Pull it up.
Yeah,
real quick.
Wait, what do I search exactly?
The audio was just being weird. He was
I've
like,
heard
did they
it.
cut me? But they didn't. It was just confusion.
So when I
Just-
type in Billy Ray Cyrus Trump comes up. You think that's
Yeah,
the
that-
ticket?
probably
That's
the performance. But so he gets the crowd to do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
he
got it.
gets them to yell Old Town Road.
I got. Oh,
His
this is
voice,
it.
he just seems so raspy and washed up. What happened to him?
Is this it?
Yeah, this is weird.
They did-
I'm also gonna say, he looks cool.
This is fine.
The singer took the stage at the
They'll
Liberty
probably
Yeah.
show. They'll show.
They'll get to it, right? They'll
They'll
get
show
to it.
the part.
hear me.
Old Town Road
That
as
stage
part of
looks
many inauguration events in Washington D.C. on January 20th. But once he started,
You know what's funny? The two most successful songs in the history of the Billboard chart.
Here we go.
I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna.
What?
He thought that they were gonna have
the
the shit
63-year-old
going
paced
behind
around
him.
the stage,
No.
spending much of his performance.
thought he was
launching
It
accompanied.
sounded better if you were there. That's just recorded from the board.
Yes, Jack's right.
Yeah.
It
I'm
just-
gonna take my horse
So
to
you,
the.
you don't hear what it sounds fine.
Check. Is anybody
No, there
awake?
was technical difficulties, but he came out thinking that everything was ready to roll.
There's technical difficulties all the time. This is not news.
This is
Dude,
not.
he's got a raspy ass voice.
It's not fair
Yeah,
for
he
him.
does.
He looks like Rob Zombie. Damn.
The sound was run by nerds and not music people.
And
Dude,
it's
he looks.
shouldn't-
You're right about Rob Zombie.
yeah, especially with the cowboy hat on.
I'm not gonna be able to show it to you, but I saw a video today of this punk band playing today, and I was just so amazed by how good they sounded. Because it sounds, I don't know, just recording from the board sounds
No, yeah.
really good sometimes, but other times it's the worst idea you could possibly have. I didn't save the video.
You're gonna hear that raw coming through.
And you know what's funny about that song? Well, the two most successful songs in the history of the Billboard chart are Old Town Road and Shabuzi. And they're both
Wait,
just
in the history?
something like that.
Someone give me another
and maybe it's like
bottle of
streams.
whiskey.
They both set the record for
Someone
most
give me
streams or
another
something like that.
bottle
Some
of whiskey.
huge.
I don't like that Shabuzi song.
What does he say?
And
Someone give me another.
I forget, but it's two black guys just doing country. You know what I mean? Isn't that funny?
That Shabuzi's not country, bro.
Another bottle.
But you know, that's what they're going
Oh
for.
no, they say
I'm just
everybody
joking.
in the club getting tipsy. They steal
Yep,
that.
yep.
Shabuzi stole it.
No, he
One.
didn't. No, he didn't.
Everybody
to
in
the
the
three, to
club
the
getting
four.
tipsy.
Mike, he did not steal that because you know who wrote Shabuzi's song? Jaquan.
Yeah, he probably gets a credit.
So Jaquan just sitting up on a throne somewhere.
And it's
No.
called Tipsy in parentheses. It's called a bar song Tipsy.
It's
So-
called Tipsy. It's
Yep.
yep. It's that
Everybody
song.
in the club
It-
getting tipsy.
No, it's a cover. It's
He
a
sa-
certified cover.
The country guy says everybody in the bar. He says everybody in the club. It's different. And it's also acoustic guitar strumming versus electronic beat.
It's a cover. Jaquan has a writing credit on that shit.
That just makes it an easy target for an up and coming artist to say free money, Target, or what'd
No,
you say?
Shabuzi did
Cover.
dude. That guy.
No,
he
Shabuzi
paid
sold
for
his
that.
cover to that guy. No,
Shabuzi
the guy
bought-
asked Shabuzi.
Shabuzi either bought that or Shabuzi either had blackmail on somebody and they're like, fine, here, take this song here. Because that guy didn't write this song.
Oh, it was the original artist of the everybody in the bar.
You're driving me crazy.
No, I'm just trying to give you some backstory. The dude, the white guy who wrote the song, had slaves.
Where's the white guy?
Everybody, the first guy.
Shabuzi, you think he's white?
No, the other guy.
Jaquan, you think Jaquan is white?
You're right. Jay Boozy is the black redneck, and Jaquan is the hip hop artist who wrote "Everybody in the Club Getting Tipsy." I thought it was like Nelly or something. And then he's like, "Hey, brother."
Wait, is that? Hey, hate from outside the club. You can't even get in.
I think that's it. Yep, I think that's the one.
So he said, "Hey, brother, I'm gonna sell you a song, and you're gonna just country it up a little." And
No,
you're
the
still
record-
black.
no.
You still make a lot of money.
Here's where the white guy comes in. There's some guy in a suit somewhere like,
Where?
that Tipsy song was very
Yeah.
popular. Let's bring it back. I got an idea.
Like the guy from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? They don't want to hear
No,
this.
more like the guy from The Substance that you haven't seen, Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid in The Substance.
Oh, he's a great
He
actor.
sells radio in that?
He's more like a TV producer. He's like an executive in like a,
It's on the list.
yeah, it's a crazy fictional world.
After you told me about that, I went to Barnes & Noble and realized right by the overpriced vinyl section, they have a load-bearing beam of this giant strip mall. Like a giant one. Not a little one with a laundromat. A giant strip mall. Load-bearing beam. It's big. It's as big as this table. This side has
Blu-rays?
Huh?
What, Blu-rays?
Yes. It's like something along the lines of Kevin's got the Blu-rays. You got like some fucking...
Dildos.
No.
Card games.
What's it? Squishmallows? Like fluffies? And then this side that I'm on, A24 production house. Whole load-bearing wall. Enough to fit 3 things across, 8 things down.
I found the Substance Blu-ray at Walmart the other day and it had 0 special features.
What?
sucks.
How the fuck is
The
that
DVD
possible?
has
'Cause
more
there's
than
no,
that.
No God.
Yeah.
But
The one
so
movie
I'm
that needs
saying
it.
the white guy was like, Jake Wan, we owe you some money. Shabuzi, we know you saw that guy do that thing. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that song, Old Town
yeah,
Road?
make the next Old Town Road.
Remember that song, how that was big?
I'ma take my
You could sit
horse.
around and you could write a new song. We could sit around and do that. Why would we do that? We got this Tipsy song that was huge.
Yeah.
And it's irrelevant.
Countrify it.
It's irrelevant at that point. Until now, because guess what?
Please countrify.
This coming summer, Kevin will be playing the rap version of Everybody in the Club Getting Tipsy, mashed with that probably at some point because you're a genius.
Yeah. Us DJs do that all the time, man. Like
But the people will inherently just want the old one.
Uh-huh.
Am I wrong?
probably, yeah, it's gonna
Just
go
assuming they're going to be like,
The old one?
yeah, because that's better today. Is better than.
But people want to know the song and sing along to it.
They do know the old song.
Okay.
at all the
Old
clubs.
Town Road has the record for longest running #1 on Billboard, and also has the record for most streams in a week. 143 million streams in 1 week.
Holy shit.
The daycares were going crazy that week.
And it literally is just like a parody of a country song. I'ma take my horse to the Old Town Road.
But you didn't even see him flunder more.
It reminds me of what's the other song that's like that? That was kind of like it was like a country guy rapping, and it was like a dirt
government drone.
chilling on a dirt road.
Oh, my
Oh, I've heard
God.
that one. What is that one? Yeah.
That
And then
was-
he and then the chorus in the verse he's like
Laid back.
sitting in my
chilling.
car and I'm rapping in the stuff.
Oh,
and I'm driving
yeah.
in the truck and I'm in the stuff. And I'm
He
hunting
started
stuff.
the country rap. That guy
He
must have
kinda-
started that.
He kind of did it, and then all of a sudden it's like sitting on a dirt road.
Chilling on a dirt road.
Got my windows down in the
Hick hop.
smoke road.
Got
yeah,
a
hick hop.
blunt-
That
Hick
was
hop.
the hick hop.
Yeah.
That's when it started, right?
I think that you are 100% nailing it. That guy started hip hop, and it's crazy because you're right. He goes from the
Rapping on the
chorus.
road.
Yep.
I'm gonna
The
start
verse is
going
like
on the road.
bida-bida-bida-bida-bida-bida. Bida-bida-bida-bida-bida-bida.
Oh, no,
I'm a country guy and I'm going to the woods. I'm gonna chop some wood tonight.
I know he says the smoke rolling.
Wait, that was
out my
Aldean?
window.
Jason Aldean
That's
rap.
not Aldean, is it?
You're
No,
right. If
that's
it's
not Dirt Road Anthem, is it?
That's got to be it.
Huh.
If that's the hell is that not dirt road?
He
Damn, I
took
didn't know- I
that
didn't
on
realize
the
it was
chin.
Aldean.
That motherfucker wrote the song. He said, "No one who raps normally will be involved with
Where are
this."
the chorus lyrics? I'll sing it.
The
There's
chorus,
something
you're-
about smoke rolling out my window. He definitely says that.
some country artist playing in my console. George Floyd playing in my console. Got my window rolling real
Looking for
low. What did you say?
Yeah,
Waylon
there's-
Jennings
there's
playing
George
out
Droid
the
looking for
console.
fat.
Go ahead and just give it a little. Come on, man. The part where he references an artist. Please tell me who it is.
gotta
It's
pay
not
for
George
that one.
Floyd because I don't think he ever had any hits.
Wait, what's your question?
What are the lyrics of this song?
Okay,
Something
dude,
in
lyric-
my console. George Jones.
Dude, you know what it
laid
is?
back, chilling like I'm George Jones.
He says, cold beer sitting in my console. That's what he
Laid
says,
back,
dude.
chilling
Yeah, ice
like I'm
cold
George.
beer sitting in
Is
the
it literally highlighted right now? What's up the
Laid
internet?
back, swerving.
Yeah,
right.
I didn't
Wait,
highlight it.
George Jones swerved?
Wasn't that the line you were wondering? I didn't highlight
know
that
he
shit.
was directly calling out
What's
George
going on?
Jones. I did not realize he was directly calling out George
No,
Jones for
what
drunk
the hell
driving.
is going on here? I'm freaked out by that.
Rap Genius heard ya.
You know what? What the fuck?
Rap Genius heard ya.
What the fuck? What they do to us?
Wait, your laptop's got audio involved?
Laid back, swerving.
It got
like a
audio.
door
Kevin's got an
stone.
active mic on his shit he didn't say no to.
Look, here's the part I knew. Smoke's rolling out the window.
So Jason
back.
Aldean did that.
Did he say laid back?
I gotta play
After
that more often when I'm in country
Ice
crowds.
cold beer sitting in the console.
Jesus
here we go.
Christ. This is exactly Jack's ride home from the podcast.
Huh?
This is Jack's
What's it
ride
say?
home from the
Memory
podcast.
laying up in my in the headlights. It's got me reminiscing
on
all the
some
good
good
times. That's
times.
great. That's good stuff.
It's a good song.
I'm hitting Easy Street on mud
No, he
tires.
says, I'm turning off of real life drive, and that's right. I'm hitting Easy Street on mud tires.
That's just when Jack pulls
Dude,
into
the
to his
lyrics
street.
are so much better in the country genre than
Hell
most
yeah.
Oh
other
my God,
genres.
Jack's swerving home and
Yeah.
he gets there.
Let's listen. We guess. Oh, I was hoping Mike would do the rap part. Back in the day, Potts Farm was a place to go. Load a truck
give
up,
it like
hit
a
dirt
20-second
road.
delay. I gotta pee.
We can't remember how he sings it, but that's so
Yeah.
funny.
Dude, there was an AI country song I heard the other day, and it literally had me crying. laughing.
I follow a TikTok that posts a new one like every day, and they are so funny.
There's no way I'll be able to find it, but I'll give
Some
it
of them
a 10.
end gay too. It's like drunk driving home from the bar and then laying home next to my man, rubbing his chest. Like, whoa, holy shit, how to turn gay at the end.
It's about drunk driving.
Dude, yeah, this is. I've definitely heard it. That's definitely on the TikTok I follow.
Is this it? This could potentially be it. It had me laughing so
This
fucking
is it.
hard.
Yeah, see, look, day 82. I swear he posts one every day.
Wait, so there gotta be something I gotta unmute. Let me find wherever that is.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Dude, this might be it. Dude, check this out.
I've heard it.
You have?
Yeah.
I'm drunk, and I ain't drove this bad in a billion years, and this rusty Chevy's a piece of junk. But baby, when it rains, I
Dude, they get so good.
lately it's been raining a lot. So
Dude.
maybe you and me can link, but first I gotta get to your spot. I'm swerving, slashing into every tree and deer and hay till it's cowboy season. Your soil ties are
Is it gonna turn gay?
No.
Are you sure?
Dude, we
No,
got
don't do it. Don't do
headphones
it.
on, Mike. You have to hear this shit.
I follow this guy and they
Don't play the Aldean song because I know it's like
No, this-
somewhere we used to live.
Dude, this is
Something.
an AI made this country song, and really listen to the lyrics. It's hysterical.
Day 82, Blink-182.
I don't know.
No.
But listen to these lyrics, Mike. It's about drunk driving, and AI made this country
And
song.
Chevy wins.
AI made it.
Not
a
for
billion beers and got in my truck, and Lord, I'm drunk, and I ain't drove this bad in a billion years, and this rusty
So
Chevy's
catchy
a
already.
piece of junk. But baby, when it rains, I
It's a
drink,
banger,
and
too.
lately it's been raining
a lot.
So maybe you
Kevin's
and me
singing
can
with it.
link, but first I
It's
gotta
so
get to your
good.
spot. I'm swerving and slashing
Andrew Bayless produced this shit.
The ending's the best.
Yo, Jelly Roll's got some competition. Who's the next artist going to use this? And the AI artist.
Check it out, check it out.
But first I gotta make it out of my driveway.
Oh, the punchline!
This country
Dude.
I drank a million
Holy
billion
shit.
beers.
Yo, just plug me in and let AI write all my music for the rest of my life and let me just be on autopilot and just give you my lifeblood. Like in
what?
the Matrix.
All right,
Just
guys,
take me away.
I'll be honest. I'm waiting for the AI porn to get better because I want to type in exactly what I want.
That's a dangerous track.
The celeb you want and everything.
No, because you can get in big trouble. All I'm saying is
not me.
that allows a lot of wiggle room for a lot of perverts. And I'm not going to go deeper on it, but think
I
about
wasn't
it.
thinking like that. I was thinking like
No,
I just
I
want
know
the,
you're not, but
the
I
lady to do what I want her to do.
I thought about the whole. You know what I saw one
A lot
time?
of times I want them to be nice to me, but they're being mean.
You know what I saw one time? I saw this thing, and it was like an AI thing of like a Mia Khalifa type person of age,
An Indian. Okay.
crowd surfing, right? AI crowd surfing of a naked lady, and everyone in the crowd, what do you think their hands were doing? What do you think AI made their hands do some weird shit?
They're fingering her.
All I'm saying
that's what
is-
you call a fetish.
If a pervert has a subscription to a service that lets them AI things, what's stopping them from creating something completely illegal from scratch?
I mean, we're about to be in the
How is
weirdest.
it illegal? Can you pass me that?
This right?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I do not know
Is it
if
ill-
it's completely fabricated, how they would actually.
How is it illegal then?
I don't.
What's illegal about it?
The AI takes a face from someone who is clearly not legal, and puts it on something that is like already existing.
I think we need to give the P files AI porn and
Don't give
dolls.
them. No,
and
I don't
dolls.
think we should do that. Or maybe we shouldn't. They'll just sit in their houses and decay away.
Precisely.
They should not be getting that. They shouldn't be able to live that out. Is what I'm feeling in my heart.
But first, they got to make it out of their driveway.
Because, like, to a normal person with a healthy appetite, it's like, cool. This legal person's face on this legal person's body that I want to mix match. But then
I
you
don't even
got
want to
some.
do that. I don't want to know who the person. It could be a random hot chick. I just wanted her to do certain things.
That's totally fine. But I'm
don't
just
want-
there's
I-
all this wiggle room now.
My head didn't even go there. I don't even think about making
My
it
head
that
goes
hot
to
chick
the-
from Catch Me If You Can with the braces who cries. I can make it her.
I'm thinking a looper. I'm gonna jump to the Fort Knox and grab all the gold, and then I'm gonna go to the pyramids and make a stash.
I'm gonna go to the Children's Hospital for the blind.
I'm gonna take their placenta away. I'm gonna store it. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
I can't believe. Okay, what are we talking about?
Are we getting into a beer? Is that what we're doing?
But you guys know what I'm talking about? That hot. Have you seen Catch Me If You Can?
No, I have, but
Leo
no
DiCaprio
idea. No
and-
idea.
There's a hot chick in that movie.
Who's the guy after him?
Tom Hanks. Crazy.
Eh.
Is he actually?
Oh yeah, it is Tom Hanks.
Is Tom Hanks knocking heads in that? Because he's never really knocking heads in any movie.
No.
We gotta get him. We gotta really. No, he's like, we gotta get
He's
him.
got a Boston accent. I can't do the Boston. I ever told you about the time I met this dude from Boston, and I was young, so I was so stupid. I tried to do a Boston accent to him. He said, "Dude, you sound like a fucking faggot from Long Island. Shut up." And I'll never forget it. Dude.
Damn.
How older was he than you?
Ka.
He was the exact same age as me, probably.
He told you were a
know-
faggot?
Yeah. You know who that guy was?
Yes.
I sent you a video of him taking a Xanax recently. That crazy dude. He was a dude I used to work with at Papa John's. I sent you a video of him on Instagram.
Just a guy, that guy.
Just
I
a
can't think of his name.
Yeah, you know, I probably never even told you his name. Just a crazy guy.
Jake
that
Kwan.
I'm friends with on Facebook who posts like posting his L's.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I take screenshots of his L's and I send it to the big boys.
yeah,
sometimes.
I love
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is it a Facebook? Is it Facebook?
Yeah.
I love people who talk too much on Facebook, man.
Oh,
Facebook
me
is
too.
the most entertaining.
It really, 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 really entertains me.
Yeah, I just love showing my. You know, this guy's real. He's doing this right now. Like they really think this is the way to handle this situation.
I do the same thing.
Yeah. I got the cake stand. Hey, shout out to the Finest
brought
Looks
cake?
podcast.
Who brought cake? And why is the cake stand here tonight?
Hey, the Finest Looks podcast.
I wanted y'all to get all excited, like I had like a cake surprise for you. I really wanted to get y'all hopes up.
Oh.
But first, I gotta make it out of my driveway.
Yeah, that's like the only movie I watched this week. I've been watching movies. You know,
Oh, I got a movie.
all I watched was Catch Me If You Can.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I
a good
watched
one.
a movie this week. Go ahead, you first.
All right, let's get into The Menu.
Oh, you finally watched the
Finally
Menu?
watched the fucking. It's on the top 10 of Netflix.
I refuse.
Finally making it in it's been out for like a year and a half, and
It
it's
was,
finally getting
entertaining
some
enough. It's wild and it's off the wall, which I like in a movie because I've seen too many regular ass movies, and
I
this is not a
refuse.
regular ass movie.
Does he not just say, Fuck it.
Are my headphones
At the
turned up
end.
really loud or is Mike screaming?
I'm loud,
They
I'm a
could be
loud
loud,
guy.
but he could be screaming.
I'm a
Yeah.
loud guy. You know what I mean?
But you-
After a long day,
Do you like The Menu?
It's okay. It's okay.
I loved the Menu because you know who's the Menu? You know who the bad guy is? I'm
Uh,
gonna blow your mind.
I'll watch the menu.
shit.
You
Who
get 3 guesses of who the bad guy is. He's the biggest bad guy of most movies you've ever seen. Go ahead and
Willem
just
Dafoe.
no. Please name the bad guy in the Menu. Please by his name in the other movies, and I'll give you
in other
$20.
I'm a Count Orlok.
You're so close. You're so close.
I don't know who it is. Yeah.
Voldemort. from Harry
what?
Potter.
Is it really?
Is the chef?
I really was
Oh
close.
my god!
I make this
Isn't he
restaurant.
dead?
No, he's not. Snape is dead.
Wow.
I've never seen Harry Potter. so-
Die Hard is dead. Snape was Die Hard.
I know. Me and Samantha actually talked about that recently.
You like-
I watched at Christmas.
You like Harry Potter because you put it on at Christmas and you feel
No, I've never seen any Harry Potter movie or anything, but I was actually recently watching a YouTube video and they were referencing like a bunch of shit from Harry Potter. I knew everything they were talking about. And I was like, this is insane to me. They were talking about the sorting hat. I knew
Yep,
about
you
it.
heard about the sorting
I
hat.
know what the
Yeah.
sorting
Yeah,
hat
he yells
is.
at you. He's like, "Why?"
Well, I don't know about that.
Sort me. Why you gonna sort me?
I just know they put him in a house and that you don't want to be Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
No, they're okay.
And I don't know anything about Harry Potter, but I know a lot of stuff. It was crazy.
Someone from Hufflepuff ends up being a very key figure in the end.
I was watching like a Dark Souls or an Elden Ring video, and they were using a ton of Harry Potter references, and I got all of them.
Shit
and I was like,
gets dark at the end. And you know what's funny
it's
is
just weird
you
that I just think it's weird. I've never seen any of these movies, but I know so much about them.
Yeah.
I've seen them all at least twice, and I'm like, I don't study the lore, but I've seen it enough to know. And I ask the people, and I say, what's that about? And it's like, you name some shit. Some guy from Hufflepuff. Do you remember the dude with the buck teeth in the first couple movies? He's like
No,
a
I don't.
coward.
Never seen it.
He ends up having to wield. It's pretty much like Star Wars. It's like,
Of course, it's like Star Wars.
Harry Potter isn't the dude who wields that sword that's special. You are.
Oh, it's a kid whose parents are dead, and he's raised by his
Neville.
He's raised by his aunt and uncle, and then
No,
some
that's
guy
Harry.
comes.
Oh, shit,
Some
yeah.
guy comes from out of nowhere, an old guy who maybe
His uncle.
gives him tells him to be special and that he should maybe go on some sort of adventure.
Damn. Wow.
Is it like Star Wars?
Oh yeah, you're saying yeah. I get what you're saying.
but that is a
What I'm
good
saying
casting.
is, you think Harry's like the key to everything, but there's this other key,
Yeah.
and also Ron and that girl. They're like, because she's
Hermione.
she's a mudblood,
I know her because we're not going to rape Hermione.
and no one's gonna do that. That's
That's the funniest movie of all time.
And
I've said
she
it
was
before.
totally still her at that time when that came out. She was like, the last one had been out for a few years.
You know they're already making remakes of all those movies. They're recast it, and they're already making remakes of all those movies.
of what?
Harry Potter.
Oh,
They
yeah,
are being casted and
yeah.
they are being shot now.
I believe it.
No
I believe
trans
it.
people though.
Oh no, J.K. Rowling's gonna have that shit so cis. It's gonna be crazy.
But yeah, that is a good casting though, making the bad guy in the Menu Voldemort. I mean, he's a big name, but no one's really seen his face. That's a good casting.
Who is he?
He is
Sorry.
He is the chef in the Menu, and he's real demented. And he's trying to kind of get back at people, and I thought it was a good movie, man. It kind of
Ralph
keeps you guessing.
Fiennes.
And at the end, it's totally ridiculous.
Is it? Is it? That's kind of like the substance.
Yeah, it is.
The end is totally ridiculous.
The end, they get turned into s'mores, for lack of a better.
In what movie?
The Menu. Remember the big s'more ending?
They do let's just say they do a midsummer ending on that one. Voldemort. But who gets out? The people who need to get out get out
The one girl gets out.
because she's genius.
Yep.
First date prostitute chick
that's
gets
yeah.
taken on a date to this fucking crazy island restaurant. It's a one at a
That's
time
what's
experience.
supposed to happen. The final girl.
Final girl is like a prostitute, a hired girl. She's like, I'm here with this guy who's been here already like 30 times, and he's being a fucking twat about everything. He's like, I thought you used what's the word? When you're doing a chef thing, you decomposition the roux into a oil and you make it shut the fuck up and eat the hot dog, you fucking idiot. Come on, man. How good can food really be? Let's just segue into that. You're a fucking
Food can be good.
You're a
Real
5-star
good.
chef guy. You're gonna just go to like $1 million restaurants all the time because of the money, right? Not because you actually care.
We talked about that last week. The people that think eating is like an inconvenience, and that guy that just made the
That's-
chow.
That's the way.
And also, we were kind of talking about Ozempic and how that's weird. People sign up to not have an appetite, which is like depressing as fuck.
Isn't Ozempic kind of about the substance in a way?
It is, yes.
Not really.
It's not a commentary on dietary drugs. It's like a more of a commentary on all that Botox shit.
It's way crazy.
Now, and you have
it's
seen
way crazy.
Yeah, Mike, you got to see it next.
Now both of you have
You
seen.
saw Substance Sold?
No, I haven't.
Both of you
Is it
have
on
seen,
streamers? I'm not really. I don't think
Not
I
yet. Not for free.
Mubi. Sign up for a 7-day trial. Watch the movie. Open your email. Unsubscribe.
watched the
Have
movie.
you guys watched Guillermo del Toro's
Mike, are we going to talk
Cabinet
about
of Curiosities with the episode of the
He brings up these cabinets a lot.
He's going to talk about the lotion,
did it last
the
week.
lotion episode again.
All I'm saying is they're very similar, right?
Probably.
Kind of.
Okay, a little similar.
Yeah. Dude,
I haven't seen the substance, but I'm just saying
it's insane.
he fits in 40 minutes. What the 2-hour movie? No, the 2-hour movie is going to be better. I wanted to buy it so bad, but I just don't think I want to own it. I think I'm going to be grossed out and disgusted in myself. There's no Blu-ray I own that's like I look at and say, "Oh man." I think the one I do the
The only
most,
thing that's in the substance is the nudity is egregious.
just like an old actor going crazy and new actor going crazy.
They're both completely naked
Demi?
together.
But they're just
Demi?
they're
Yes.
just
Wow.
to them.
Bush, butt.
You know how much
boobs.
money they made off that? Probably a good
I
amount.
don't think it was a big budget movie.
You're right. Maybe not too much, but they get a salary. Not a salary.
What
but a
costs more,
one-time
practical
payment?
effects or CGI? You think?
Practical effects.
Yeah, that's what I would
It's
think.
gotta
too.
cost. What?
But CGI they say is expensive.
And the effects.
It
in the
might
movie-
be
good
more
stuff.
expensive.
The
What-
effects in that movie are so sick.
What if there's some person that can break down what's actually more expensive so we can know?
And
Maybe
the
this-
colors.
You're right. In practical, just think about this: The Thing, the movie The Thing, all practical.
The one from the
You
40s.
will not be grossed out more than something than The Thing.
Aren't there 3 versions of that movie?
They add like these fucking white and blue like veins that you're like, oh, there's a thing. Are those in me? Oh, gross. That kind of thing happens.
You
Where
want
you're
to
like,
you want to see some gross screenshots of the substance?
Don't ruin it, dude. Don't
is this
ruin
the
it.
substance?
All right,
They're blurred on they're blurred on that image tab for a reason.
Oh my
Keep it
God.
blurred.
You wanna
Keep
see
it
it?
blurred.
You wanna
Keep
see
it
it?
blurred because you don't want to get in trouble.
Dude, the reveal at the end of the is insane.
Because she turns ugly, I'm sure.
You can say you could say
She
that.
turns ugly.
Ew, she's ugly like Ernest Scared and Stupid, the troll from that movie. He's
Yeah,
ugly.
dude,
He's
that is
drooling.
disgusting.
Ew.
Dude, the end is just
And so she's like,
you
so
will love
here's the end.
I don't want to ruin the end.
The end is her, and she's like, I'm a blob. And that's the end?
Pretty much.
No.
Okay, so like
But
she's
it-
like, I'm a blob
but
and I'm
yes.
taking over the next city that's coming. I'm a big blob. I'm gonna take over a whole city.
Yeah, and anyone who touches
that
her
the ending?
gets engulfed.
No.
It's crazy.
Okay,
Why
so
don't you take an hour and a half of your life from fucking RuneScape and
is
watch
she-
a fucking movie?
Is she a threat?
It's 90 minutes. No.
Dude, I watch stuff when I'm AFKing. Don't worry, I do.
Oh,
I do.
I got something to talk about
I
here.
can't
Stop
afford the
watching-
substance right now. I can afford it. It costs money.
Stop watching Rhett and Link.
I don't watch them. I don't watch them anymore. I watch
so you-
YouTubers that do
can watch it for-
RuneScape.
You can watch it for free.
So you talked about him being addicted to RuneScape, right?
I'm not
So-
addicted, dude. I'm
But-
really not, or else I'd be AFKing right now. I'm not.
But me and my wife have been talking for weeks now. We're like, what's up with William Montgomery, right? He's
Oh,
definitely
he's great. He's at the top of his game. That last appearance was great.
He's depressed. He's not funny anymore. He has no confidence. He's been
What?
missing for a couple weeks.
Come on, man.
He finally makes his return back.
He's
and
busy.
And he drops that he was completely addicted to video games, Call of Duty. And
I
he,
saw
and he
this.
had to take a break.
That's fine.
And I knew something was up with him. He was crashing.
Kevin,
and
that shit
burning.
is real.
Oh yeah. I know.
He's saying he's grinding for gun skins. Let him grind for his gun skins. That's harder than buying like a diamond
But
ring.
now he admitted, like, now that he is off the game, he is much happier and stuff like that. I'm not telling you to get off
a
the game.
little bit
I just
happier.
wanted to segue into William. You know what I mean?
I'm not on RuneScape like that.
Yeah. But no, he said
there's
he was
no point
doing
in grinding levels when I
he was doing like 18 hours a day of like Call of Duty.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
My life's been so much better now that I've been playing single player games, which is a narrative, as opposed to playing multiplayer games. Where you're
Never
like,
ending.
Yeah, where it's multiplayer, where you're like, you just go into the map, you play a game, and then it ends. Then you go into the map, play the game, then it ends.
But I'm not going to allow.
It is never ending. It's kind of fucking mind boggling.
And I've been addicted to video games
RuneScape's
before.
never ending, but I'm not going to let you guys thrash it that much.
No, I've been addicted to RuneScape before, man. When I played RuneScape in high school, I was absolutely addicted to that.
I would bring RuneScape to your house after we graduated. Do you
Yeah.
remember like me hanging out with a laptop all
a
the time?
a little bit.
I was just AFKing crabs at this area that was inefficient, and I could have been AFKing them at a better place.
Yeah.
I had just gotten
you fucking idiot.
dude. Yeah, I had just gotten my RuneScape membership in post grad high school after I'd been playing the game since literally like I was 13. I'm free to play. I can't afford it. I don't have a debit card. Like I got my first debit card, and my mom let me get membership.
The free to play grind feels so good. I do it with Pokemon.
It does. It does. And you can do a lot with free to play. I have an alt account that I'm experimenting with. I'm camped out at a place that you can just get this demon behind a cage, and it's slow, but it's a grind, and it's like rewarding at the end. We're like, I'm free to play, but I'm like 65 magic because I'm funding it on my other account that's a member where I can kill a monster and get 1,000,000 gold, buy a bunch of runes to give to the free to play guy, and farm it. It's fine. It's fine.
Sounds fun.
But what I guess what I'm saying is
What's your goal, man?
99 everything.
And then when you have that, what do you get?
I'm like the NFL guy at that point, and he probably the NFL guy probably realistically put in some money with old school bonds and bought a bunch of. Okay, I got a
the
90.
NFL guy? What's he talking about?
The NFL guy 99 RuneScape.
I don't know.
It was a
The
thing.
NFL guy?
There was an NFL player playing it.
Yeah. Was it not in our group text? Fuck. I'm not gonna just search for that right now.
I got you.
NFL dude Max's RuneScape account.
That kind of makes me want to get into Elon Musk.
If
but
it's not-
I'll let you finish. We'll talk
If
about
it's
Elon
not NFL,
after
it's
that.
NBA. If it's not NFL, it's
Yeah,
NBA.
of course, it's one of like his name is Chig Okonkwo.
He bought his way to a 99 maxed account really fast, or like, you're not at 99 yet, you're at 80. You're like, okay, I'm a member. I will buy a bunch of. There's a thing. It's just like playing a game on your iPhone.
It takes about 3,500 hours to max out an old RuneScape account. He did that, I guess.
How many days is 3,500 hours, Kevin?
Let's check it out.
Because I have probably 40 days on my account right now, and that's crazy. Since I've been playing in August, I have 40 days on my account. But there's a lot of falling asleep and letting it stay open.
That's about 146 days.
More than almost half a year. So yeah, you play the game, you do this thing where you can AFK, so like you get away with at least like 5 minutes of like your guy is like, you know, attacking the bad guy to get experience while you're not watching. That's what they call AFK, away from keyboard. I'm away from keyboard and getting experience.
AFK.
You know about it. And you know what's funny? And this is irrelevant as fuck, but my original RuneScape account that I had, I changed the name on it back in the day, and I played it at your house all the time.
Yeah, what was your name?
HXC PK or 90.
That was it?
I hit up RuneScape like a month ago and was like, I used to have an old account. Don't worry, it's fine. The Drummer 777 was my old account. I would like to know if I still could somehow, some way with security questions get in. I would know them if you had them. You have to ask them these things now when it's 20 years later. They finally emailed me back yesterday and said, we checked the records on this email. You have another account called, which I changed it to this, HXC Hardcore XX PKer. Hardcore
PKer?
Player killer. I thought I was going to be a player killer in the game. No way. You have to be a fucking autist genius to be able to win that shit. With the min-maxing, I'm maxed up.
That's like that in Dark Souls.
How are you going to beat me when I'm 99.99? You're 99.99. Crazy. Changing your equipment to ranged, to mage, to melee shit. Never going to be that good. But anyway, I just want to beat every quest and max an account. And I have my old account, and they said, you have 1,300 max skills. They told me everything about the account, which made me say, fuck it, you can keep it. The new account I'm on has far surpassed that. I remember spending hours at your house.
Yeah.
At that little island
Just
where
inefficiently.
I felt so comfortable at Kevin's house, bringing my little MacBook that I got for graduation, setting up, and we would chill. We would just chill and smoke weed and just chill. I mean, I don't know
At
what
Kevin's
exactly.
house?
Yeah, I just
What room? What room?
remember when your parents would be away for the day and we would chill in the kitchen in the booth.
Dude, that
I
booth.
love the booth.
Yeah, the booth is sick at my
sit
parents' house.
We would be there for all.
You ever seen that booth?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, it's nice.
I remember being. It was before you guys moved into the dorm.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah.
in between period, the summer before that fall after.
Oh,
whatever.
it was that time. Before the dorms.
And RuneScape
Wow.
fell out of my life very quickly when I started looking at the
that
car
was
wash.
was that before your first high?
No, we were
No, you weren't
starting to
getting-
get
Oh yeah,
high.
you said you were getting high. You said we were getting
But
high.
I wouldn't
You
like
guys
get high
weren't
and start
getting
playing the
high.
game. I would like play the game as like an in between, and then we would figure out what we were doing for the day. Or
You
something.
guys weren't getting high.
But yeah, dude, it's just crazy to think about a game that's so timeless like that.
That was before I re-met you guys. But can we
Yeah,
talk-
right. The re-meeting was
We
sick.
definitely got to wrap up soon, but
Yeah, we
we've
do.
got to talk about Elon Video Game Lion.
No, what is that?
It's been a couple weeks now, but you heard about this, right? His video game lies. Elon, you know,
He hacked it. He bought his way. He pretty much bought his way to 99, like in RuneScape. But what
Yes.
game was he playing? What game is this? Sorry. What game is it? I just
game?
need to know.
He's cheating.
Path of Exile.
Which
Yeah.
is like old. It's been out for a while.
No, it's a new game.
Path of Exile.
It's a new version of, I can't remember, it's Path of Exile 2 or something. But yeah, he live streamed on X from a plane using Starlink
Mm-hmm.
and was
Wow.
like playing as his character, and his character was like this insanely high level. And while he was playing, he obviously didn't know how to do a bunch of shit.
Oh, but he's high level.
Yeah, like this level where, and he was running past like, there are these drops. Like this guy was like, I played this game for like 600 hours, and Elon just ran past this thing that I have 6 of or whatever, and he didn't even know to pick it up. And in his account, played the game for more than me.
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
and yeah, so he's video game line.
So he set up
So-
these developers like, name your price. Give me
Dude,
the
he
I know,
bought
he-
an account that someone maxed.
No. He's paying someone to do it for him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is
yeah.
what the theory is.
He might have been clicking that mouse. He might have actually just been like, you finally you got it? Okay, you got the account? Give me the password. And he logged in and it was like, I'm an idiot.
And there's clips of him on Rogan and him being like, yo, Rogan's like, you're number 1 in the world on this game. And he's like, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, I remember that episode. Yeah.
He knows he's not.
And he's not. He's a liar.
You're not. You did
He's a
not
video
put in
game
the time that dude that lives in fucking Bivalve did.
You can hail Hitler. You can do all this stuff. You can talk like an idiot in the Oval Office.
You can run my life,
But, man,
but you're
you-
not the best at that game.
Yeah.
Video game lie, man. That's weird.
That's
Dude,
weird.
Isn't
remember
it
the
weird?
You know the kids at video game lie, dude?
That's low trust.
It's bad. That's low.
Low
You go to
trust.
high school the next day and you're like, oh, I'm good at Warcraft because I bought an account.
Video game lying is fucking weird.
Bro, okay, every day I go on RuneScape, even on my membership account, it's bad. At the Grand Exchange, you got bots
Are they video game
running.
lying?
They say, no time to grind from work, no time to grind from kids, no time to grind from daily life. Buy your Lava Cape here. Buy your full Torva here, which is endgame armor. Buy your full Void here, endgame armor, billions of endgame dollars. Buy an account that already has it. Cheap dollars. 1,000 easy transactions. Rated great. It's just like you can buy a RuneScape
Well,
account.
yeah, my buddy sold his World of Warcraft account. I remember when it was like 2009 or whatever, and he sold it for like
I support it.
or $1,000. I was like, holy! It was like
I support it.
That's cool.
I was like, dude, congratulations. He was
If some-
it was my alt anyway, because he was like addicted.
As an idiot who doesn't know what a maxed account is worth right now, I would just be willing to say that a 99 stat in anything would probably be at least worth $300.
How much
At
can I sell my
least.
Pokemon Go account for? Someone buy it.
$500 to $1,000 if I'm guessing on you, because I mean,
My
Jesus
account's
Christ,
insane.
yeah. I mean, just the seasonal shinies alone, type shit.
Armored Mewtwo.
There is a market for accounts on that shit, and it's wild. But you can't just
You
do
just
it.
give them your name and your password, and then they send you $1,000, and you're like,
That's
I don't
awesome.
ever play that game
What about
again.
the email? What about the email?
Huh?
Something has to be transferred over if you're logging in with an email.
Oh, I would just get rid of the email. I don't need.
Or
the
what
email.
if you're logging in with Facebook?
My email, maybe I should. No one wants to. See.
Yeah, if you're
my
about to-
email on my Pokemon Go account is my email
No!
from when I made it when I was like 16. I still have that email. Do you have an old email?
I don't think an old email.
You ever seen a dead body?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know, funeral home.
Oh no, that doesn't count. You ever seen a dead body?
Huh.
You ever like driven by a car accident or something? Seen a dead body?
I
I don't
thought
think so.
that
I might have
maybe.
forgotten, but I don't think so.
How about you?
Okay, so
How
you know-
about implied dead body?
Do you-
Like
okay.
under a sheet or something.
the only time I
don't
know
think so.
of, besides all the times that working at Kitty's Flowers, I saw a made up waxed,
Oh, I've
filled
seen
in,
that.
waxed. Oh, this,
hate that.
This dude had wrinkles. Oh, we got this is the most jarring thing I ever saw. Black man was dead. Black man had probably been dead for quite a while. Black man went to a funeral home. Funeral home made him try to make him look like okay. And then it's like half casket, open funeral.
Yeah.
Half the casket's open, torso up, exposed to me as I lay what they call a casket spray.
You have to do that.
Look up casket spray floral arrangement.
Okay.
And casket sprays are shaped a certain way with a curvature, and they're long enough to where the flowers, it's like, here's the base of the casket spray. It has a base. The flowers shoot up this way, they shoot up that way. They cover up a lot of the body.
So talking about this over here.
Yeah, casket spray. And so I had to
That's
go
beautiful.
in there right before 5 fucking minutes before the funeral. I had shown up to some of these motherfuckers and the fucking audience is filled up. And the funeral director says, Kitty's Flowers? Okay, I'll show you in. I go in as a fucking somber like monk.
And like you're wearing like a t-shirt and like shorts.
Yeah, I'm wearing a I'm wearing what I would like to wear because
Yeah,
Kitty's
yeah.
Flowers never made me wear a shirt.
Yeah.
And I put it on there. Worst case scenario, I was wearing like a windbreaker jacket. I tried to keep it not heavy metal. I tried to keep it not heavy metal at Kitty's Flowers. And I put it down in utmost respect. Look at this motherfucker. The worst I ever saw was this black dude. They try to fill in his cracks. They try to fill in all this stuff. I'm like looking at this
Hey,
face.
they don't crack. They don't crack, motherfucker.
There's this
Black don't
smell.
crack.
There's a very fucking strong smell of patchouli. It's something they use in. It's not the embalming fluid because it's like a perfume on top of it. Just awful. Just awful. And the worst one was when it was like the room was already filled with people and it felt like they thought I was late, but I was
On
ahead.
time.
I was ahead of time, according to my boss. But yeah, I put it on there. You put it on. What does it look like?
Something like that.
Oh, you already have it. It has a little bend to it, and it goes right on there. But they're showing it with a closed casket, and that motherfucker's open where it's showing on the left side. So like it's like overlapping a little. It's fine. It doesn't fall in. It's got this weird like
I
water.
see one not in a.
It's like a basketball hoop in your neighborhood filled with water, so it doesn't fall over onto the street. It's got like this weird water weight in the hollow, weird plastic. That's a long motherfucker there.
Yeah, Kitty's Flowers. That must have been a crazy job.
It was fun, dude. I enjoyed that.
Why'd you get fired from there?
One too many complaints. And
About what?
so here's the deal. Here's how it went down. And I've told
Oh,
this.
driving complaints.
Yeah. So I remember the one I got fired for was right in front of Warwick. I remember being off of a delivery coming from that side road where Warwick is. I'm merging out into that merge lane. There's a merge lane, and they're at a red light. And it went green, but I wasn't holding anyone up, if that makes sense. I got in ahead. I got ahead clean. I turned my turn signal on and got ahead very fast and clean in front of the tractor trailer truck that was in the right-hand lane. And I wasn't clogging him up or slowing him down in any way. But he decided it would be a good idea to call Kitty's Flowers and say, "Your Kitty's van just drove into my lane." Got me
that
fucking
sucks.
fired, dude.
When I worked
Dude.
at Papa John's,
That dude's doing meth.
When I worked at Papa John's and someone would call and complain about anybody who's driving, they'd be like, "Dude, if you had your phone number on your car, somebody would call and complain about you sometime too." So shut the
I
fuck
wish
up.
my
Yeah,
boss was that
yeah.
cool. He was
That's what
having
he
a
would say.
bad day, and I got back there. I remember it being a Saturday. It was like 11 o'clock on my shift. I got there at like 9, started doing my morning deliveries, did one out by Willards. That's where I was going to deliver the flowers. Was coming out from a delivery from that side road on Warwick, and I was like, tractor trailer. Fuck him. I'm good. Like, I was not holding him up. But of course, if you're the tractor trailer, you see this guy being ambitious, and you're like, I'm such an asshole.
Got the phone number on the side, call it.
Exactly.
One time when I was at
Oh,
Papa
that number was on the fucking side, too.
This dude on a motorcycle said I did him wrong in Papa John's, and he followed me to Papa John's and was going inside to talk to the manager. I said, "Dude, what a pussy. You're going to go in and tell on me? Like, you're going to go tell your mom that I did you wrong?" I was like, "Where's your mom live so I can go tell her how you were riding?" And he had like a braided beard and like,
Pussy, biker,
long
fucking
hair and like
asshole.
tattoos and stuff. I was like, "This is really," in leather and shit. I was like, "This is really how you're going to do it?" And he just didn't do it. He turned around and left.
Oh,
And I was like, "What a
You
pussy."
should have been like, even worse.
I was like, "What a pussy move to go tell on me." Like,
You wanted
ew.
to do something. I talked you out of it. You pussy.
I was like, "What
Yeah.
a bitch to be
Yeah.
go
Damn.
tell on me." You know, he yelled at me instead and just left.
Yeah.
He was like, "You fucking no."
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. What's it like playing bass for?
You're
Skid
having a
Row?
very
I
bad
just gave him that like nasty look, like, "Ew, you fucking loser! You're gonna go tell on me like a fucking pussy."
Yeah.
Seriously.
Because I mean, shit happens when you're driving.
I was like, "Kick my ass" or something. Don't
Yeah.
go tell on me.
The craziest thing is when you just merge out in front of a tractor trailer that cannot get up to your speed if they
Yeah.
wanted to, and they just decide to make it a vendetta.
And I kind of had a similar moment recently. Like I was going fast in a hurry, and I was in the right lane about to make a right-hand turn at a stoplight, and this other guy in a bigger hurry flies past me, gets in the lane, and makes the turn. And I got kind of pissed, and I was like, he really didn't slow me down at all, though. So I just like forgot about it.
That's
That's
fine.
how, you know what I mean?
It's
like
good on you to forget about it, but he did a bad thing.
he was
Possibly-
crazy. Like he
yeah.
went, he was going like 100 like miles an hour. I was going like 70. And he just got in front of me, didn't slow me down at all, and I was just like, "What a psycho! What's this guy doing?" I was like, "What do I care?" He didn't slow me down at all.
That's wild.
Yeah,
That's wild, though.
yeah.
Let him go.
It's like I've been
Let
at
him go.
I've been at that like turn by the mall. It's I forget what turn I was at where someone just went crazy with it.
Yeah, Mike gets crazy. Road.
And I'm like watching,
It's
like,
scary.
what the fuck? No, I wasn't going crazy. It was just someone who like was in the left turn lane.
I get scared with this guy.
Really?
There's the left turn lane. There's the
Dude,
straight
Gino
lane.
gets bad road rage. Troy, he
Really?
gets, he gets really bad road rage.
Dude, people fuck people.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
understandable.
It's
he
bad
gets
sometimes. It's bad
pissed.
sometimes. I stopped though, because one night it got bad where I was like, "Oh, this guy's ready to die."
Dude, I mean, and
I was like,
weird
this dude's
stuff
ready to
happened.
die. I
even
backed
have
off
road
his
rage.
ass so much, and he just like didn't let me. He was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna crawl to your crawl," and I was just like, "I just want to go away. I just want to
He's
stop.
like, oh, not anymore, motherfucker.
Stop existing."
Whenever
He went around me.
whenever I try to have road rage, something bad happens. Like one time, I just honked at a guy, just like regular. He got out of his fucking car.
See,
he stopped
dude,
his
that's
car.
the fucking
we were at a
problem,
stoplight. He gets
man.
out of his car. He's like, "What are we gonna do?" He literally gets out of his car.
Who
starts
was it?
I would just be
looking
like,
for me.
drive around that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was like, "What am I about to do? Hit this guy with my car?" And I was like, he just got back in. I don't know.
But like, dude, it's just that whole thing just blows me. Stay in the car and just be driving good. Just drive good. I don't drive aggressively unless I see some shit, or unless I'm in a hurry.
I've been driving
I
aggressively.
drove aggressively on the way here, didn't I?
I drove off when it was snowing this week. I just drove home from work and just drove off into like fields and shit.
No, cool.
Oh yeah, during the snow, we might get 22 inches before we wrap.
They're saying what before we wrap? Oh, okay, gotcha.
No,
I see
yeah,
what you're saying.
before we're done here tonight, 24 inches out there.
Yeah, they're saying
Big
DC,
hard black
They're
cock.
saying DC is getting 24. We're getting about 18. Something crazy.
No,
There's a guy in
That's
the
what
shop.
I mean. That's what they're saying. It's not going to happen.
Dude who came to the shop today shed some weird light on some shit that like I feel like I kind of like observed over the years. He's like, I'll live in Laurel. Every time it snows on the Eastern Shore, we get dumped on Laurel, and it makes sense. It's like a little bit north.
yeah, my grandfather lived in Seaford. I always go to my grandfather's
says
house, and
they
he has
get-
like 6 more inches more than us.
He's
Yeah.
like, dude,
It's 45. It's like 30 minutes.
it's a
north.
little like
Yeah.
like snowier up there. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's why they say like Delaware County, Pennsylvania, like right there at
You're
the top
right.
of the bay. They get dumped on like crazy.
That's exactly what he fucking said. He's like, I've lived there 20 years. We get dumped on, even though it's rare. Every time.
He get dumped on like that guy we interviewed earlier.
yeah.
I wish dude, I'm sorry I was late, boys, but
No, it's all good.
at
You-
least we made up for the extra.
Yeah, I'm just sad you couldn't be there for a good interview because he was fun.
I'm going to rewatch it and regret that I wasn't there to
He
heckle.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a good ep.
And
God,
he
all my
said thank you,
research I
too.
did on him, too.
He said, "Thank you guys. That was a lot of fun." That's what he said.
Yeah, what a nice guy.
He didn't know what he was about to get into. People always love us, though, don't they?
Yeah, I mean,
They always love us.
You got to love us.
we don't
Yeah.
do anything mean. We just ask him nice.
We got a
questions.
good
I
show.
feel like a lot of the first interviews we got were very they weren't very standoffish, but they were like, at any given time, these guys might just fuck me and try to like fucking like get me. And like there was that caution until they finally got comfortable. Like with Tanvir.
Shout out Tanvir.
Tanvir was like, the 3 white guys called me. I always answer the call. He didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. And that shit was so much fun.
Nice.
But like, at the same time, every time when I watch back,
There's 3 people watching this right now, by the way. Oh, 3 people.
Donovan, you're the man.
Yep.
Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to Lisa.
Hey, that's her name. That's great.
My mom's name's Tammy, if you don't want to feel bad. I got Shell
But,
and Susan. I have all of our mom's names.
My mom doesn't know this exists.
Fuck, you said my mom's name.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta take my kid to the doctor in the morning.
What's he got?
And still to this day, our most
Just they go to the doctor all the time.
popular interviews on the internet. Last thing, and then we're wrapping. Neil Pop obviously is number 1,
Shout
With-
out to the Popster.
and then it's Miller
Popster.
Ford. Miller Ford is number 2 as far as views, and then it's Tanvir, and then it's Jake Coulter Part 1.
Miller Ford was great.
The quality of the Miller Ford interview is.
I think Miller Ford
Yeah.
probably mountain bikes.
Well, today I'm glad you brought that up because the guy we interviewed today actually had his shit together. It sounded great. It looked great.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even talking about that quality. I was talking about just Miller Ford as a quality.
when I got
he was.
in,
Yeah.
I noticed, this hippie looks
You're
good.
right.
This hippie looks good. This Grateful Dead fan looks really good.
Did we show Mike how fat he used to be?
He's got, oh yeah, show. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll show you on Instagram.
How fat?
Dude, did you pull up my old band photos where I'm sitting in the rain?
Not you.
Oh.
The guy
Oh.
we interviewed today.
He used to be fat, and now he's a nice, good-looking, skinny, fit guy with abs that I saw. Oh
exactly.
my god! Show me his old form. He's probably still watching. He's probably one of the 3.
I just saw that I'm on his Instagram right now. He had posted that Kill Tony joke book, but I didn't realize that's what that was.
Yeah, we got a great show. People are catching on.
For the past 3 weeks, I have left my laptop charger at Kevin's house, and I
now
will
you
not.
want- Yeah. Oh, you got something plugged in there.
I will not do it again. Wow, he looks like the dude from Lost versus Gwen
Hurley.
Stefani, dude.
He had
Stefani's all I
crazy
got.
stories. He really had crazy stories. I'll probably clip a few.
Oh
of them.
no! How about this? He looks like the dude from Lost, and then straight up to Chris Cornell. That's a good
Okay.
transfer. Chris Cornell.
I
from
can't really think
Soundgarden,
what he looks like. Yeah.
He's dead. He was a skinny alt rock guy. Mm-hmm. Or grunge rock guy.
I mean, he's one of the greatest frontmen of all time, they say.
Spoon Man. Soundgarden song. They took a guy
Mike,
off.
you gotta take us out. So I took us in, and it was hard.
All right, I'll take us out with the Spoon Man comment.
Should I get like a song? I'm just gonna type in something crazy.
Type in spoons. Someone playing spoons.
What's it called again?
Type
It's
in
called
Spoon Man
Royalty Free.
solo isolate. It'll be a
See if
homeless
anything
guy
comes up
playing
here.
them. It'll be a homeless guy playing the spoons for Soundgarden. They picked a homeless guy off the street that was known as Spoon Man Guy. He's like a local legend in Seattle, and he just goes,
There you go, Mike. That's what you're getting. This is royalty-free Kid Rock music.
"Oh, I'll take this." Hey, thanks for tuning in. It's me, Michael Tall. I got a dermal today. I got a metal thing. Hey, come see me. Kevin Palmer. Jack Armstrong. Shut my mouth wide open. Podcast.
The loudest motherfucker on the Eastern Shore.
Every Sunday, you can count on that. Steve from Blue's Clues.
Is that the same mic he always has?
Yeah,
Same
it
mic.
is.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yep. You know what?
Boom.
I think I changed the setting. I think I did change the setting though, but
He changed the settings.
There is something different about
That's
his
why
voice.
I sound
because
so
that
good.
that girl podcast, I set it to soft.
Yeah, there's something about his voice that sounds
so
different.
mellow
Right.
when I talk like a girl.
Let me just do it now. So you are
when I
three.
talk like a man, you know you can
Voice.
understand. It's Michael Tall.
So strength right here, we got to put it to medium. It was on soft.
Strength was on soft. Now it's on medium, and I will have you know,
He ain't no soft talker.
I ain't no soft talker.
This
Somehow
is not
on
Kid Rock.
podcast. We'll see you next week. Hey, guess what? Daylight savings next week. Let's turn them clocks back. See ya.
Wait, Bart, we might have to do the bar